Hey, what's up? This is your girl Nicole Reloaded, and we loaded up with another video. Were you guys aware that on December 10th that YouTube is changing their rules and their regulations? Their rules have changed, everyone. Please, all content creators, check your email, your Gmail, as well as your beta. Classic YouTube Creator Studio will also be removed. If you're using multiple different emojis throughout the chat, there is a very strong possibility that you will be banned from YouTube. Not where you can make multiple accounts. You will not be able to make multiple accounts. They will ban you from your Gmail email account. Let me say this again. If you spam YouTube in chats, okay? If you spam in chats and in comment boxes over and over with a bunch of emojis, there's a strong possibility that you will be banned from YouTube. Not only YouTube, but you will be banned from your Gmail account. You will be banned from your Play Store. Now, I've gathered here together some different videos from other content creators. Hi, T Love. Thank you, Tracy's World. How you doing, Amir Soul Child? Hi, Beach. The beach is better. We got Bridget in the house. Y'all, please listen to me. I'm about to give you guys some tea, okay? I was listening to Mystery Van on his channel, and he was reading the new updates. I was already aware about the updates, but he went into a little bit more detail. Now, on my channel, I still have not received the email in regards to the new updates for YouTube, okay? There is a lot of information that we all need to have knowledge of, or you will lose your channel. You will be banned from YouTube, not only banned from YouTube, but banned from Google, access to your Google account. And you won't have access to the Play Store, okay? Now, YouTube is under a very big lawsuit, okay, where they've already been sued. Okay, yeah, you heard of that rule? Okay, did you hear about the rule in regards to the emojis and spamming emojis? Okay, anyway, I'm here to provide you guys with education, and I hope that you respect it and you like it. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. You can listen or you don't have to listen. It's on you. Okay, YouTube is changing their rules, and the beef sector is going to be affected by this. It doesn't matter if you have the video unlisted or if you have it on private. I suggest to all YouTubers, especially in this sector, that you remove your content from Google, period, and upload it to your computer. Upload and download to your computer. That has nothing to do with Gmail or YouTube. It is now a Google LLC. If you have any more questions, please look down in my description box. It has the links to the channels. Shout out to C space OVA. Okay, and as well as EU rules. Here we go. EU YouTube creators
just got an email about a terms of service change, and the part of that change that is causing the most concern is the clause that lays out the rules for suspension and termination. It is quite possible that under the new terms of service, PewDiePie's channel could be in trouble, along with a lot of other creators. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know right now on IO. Welcome back to Inform Overload. We do the news and we make it entertaining. I'm Charlotte Dobre, and on this channel, we like to keep you up to date with what's happening on YouTube and how it affects creators. Hit that sub button and notification bell for spicy news updates, and follow the IO team on Instagram. Alright guys, I'm going to tell you about a tip-off that I got from Josh Pescatore, correspondent of Drama Alert. YouTube has updated the European terms of service, and in the outline it says under termination, our terms now include more details about when we might need to terminate our agreement with bad actors. We provide a greater commitment to give notice when we take such action, and what you can do to appeal if you think we've got it wrong. We've also added instructions for you if you decide you no longer want to use the service. So if you go to the updated terms of service, there's a clause in it now that allows YouTube to terminate accounts if they reasonably believe there has been conduct that creates liability or harm to any user, other third party, YouTube, or affiliates. Last time I checked.
Okay, now it says that YouTube has the right to terminate any account that they feel that can cause harm to another user. Okay, so the beefing channels, kid channels, or adult channels that look like they can be for children are very serious. So if you're sitting in the background and you're an adult and you're having a grown-up conversation, but you have My Little Pony in the background, your channel can be subjected to automatic termination without anything. Okay, they'll email you and let you know that you can download all of your content or whatever, and they might not give you that much time. PewDiePie channel, they say, is in trouble. He's already been banned in China. Okay, but if they're already hitting PewDiePie, we have to think about the other channels, like the small channels. We are small content creators. We have to stick together and provide each other with knowledge, wisdom, and education. Also, too, as well, anybody that's dealing with any form of depression, please contact the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK or 1-800-273-8255 to be connected to a trained counselor. Thank you, everyone, for coming in here. I really appreciate it. I adore you guys. I'm trying to provide y'all with the knowledge and the wisdom. Now, one of the big things that concern me the most, because I know we all can be hard-headed, is using emojis, okay? The emojis look like we're spamming the chat. So if we're laughing and cracking up or whatever, and we use a whole bunch of emojis in the computer, the algorithm and the robots pick up that you're doing this on a consistent basis, they're going to ban you. Okay? So please express yourself accordingly. Do not spam my chat. Also, please do not use any profanity in the chat. Okay? Going forward. And please, if you respect your content creators and enjoy the people that you watch, no longer do that. Okay, I would suggest no more than 1 or 2 emojis. Make sure you use express yourself on how you feel. Don't use a whole bunch of darn emojis. Okay, y'all smart. Bridget, tell them, girl.
The UK is still in Europe, and PewDiePie still lives in the UK. Now, I'm not going to lay out my opinion on what I think about PewDiePie and whether or not I think he's caused harm to other people. I'll let you make that decision for yourself. Here's a screenshot of the old terms of service that lays out the ground rules for suspending and terminating accounts. It says YouTube may at any time terminate its legal agreement if you have breached any provision of the terms or have acted in a manner that clearly shows you do not intend to or are unable to comply with the provision of the terms. Or YouTube is required to do so by law. For example, when the provision of the service to you is or becomes unlawful, YouTube may terminate its legal agreement with you if YouTube is transitioning to no longer providing the service to users in the country in which you are a resident or from which you use the service, or the provision of the service to you by YouTube is, in YouTube's opinion, no longer commercially viable. So, the new terminations and suspensions by YouTube for cause clause goes like this. That was really hard to say. YouTube may suspend or terminate your access, your Google account, or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if you A, materially or repeatedly breach this agreement, B, we are required to do so to comply with legal requirements environment or court order, or C, we reasonably believe there has been conduct that creates liability or harm to any user, other third party, YouTube, or affiliates. This very clearly sounds like it could be directed toward people like Steven Crowder, whose channel targeted an LGBTQ reporter, Carlos Maza, with racist and homophobic insults. I agree that there are many creators on this platform who do cause a lot of harm to other people. Yes, there's such a thing as freedom of speech, but freedom of speech laws are not absolute. Limitations to freedom of speech relate to libel, slander, obscenity, pornography, sedition, incitement, fighting words, classified information, copyright violation, trade secrets, food labeling, non-disclosure agreements, the right to privacy, the right to be forgotten, public security, and perjury. So in that sense, you really can't say whatever you want without repercussions. It seems like this update to the European Terms of Service allows YouTube to choose whether or not a creator creates liability or harm to any user, other third party, YouTube, or affiliates. That quote, reasonably believe, is pretty subjective. And this is why I think this could get PewDiePie into trouble. There are a lot of people who reasonably believe that PewDiePie's remarks are racist in nature, and that all depends on who you're talking to. PewDiePie has said many times that he's not a racist, he's a comedian that operates on a large scale. Lots of people found PewDiePie's diss tracks funny, but they also emboldened a lot of racists. And T-Series got PewDiePie's diss tracks banned in India because the court found that they were racist and derogatory in nature toward Indian people. Every time we post a video about PewDiePie or T-Series, there's a lot of people in the comment section who believe wholeheartedly that.
All right, now this is a video from, let me see. Says YouTube new EU rules. All right, now this is down in the UK. The reason why I chose this video, because the same rules are going to apply down in the United States of America. Okay, they might not be as harsh, but they are. Okay, now I've spoken to a couple of different people. I'm bringing this to you because every time YouTube changes their rules and regulations, I need you guys to remember that Nicole Reloaded has already been revoked. I've been accused of hate speech. Now, anybody that's been following me for a while knows that I do not promote any violence, hate, or anything. Definitely no promote any illegal activity. I'm about unification and not separation. Education based on my experience in the others that I bring onto my platform. Okay? Nurses, doctors, so on and so forth. We have shared a lot of beautiful things over the years, especially within the last year in regards to education, suicide, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, relationships, divorce, CPS, so on and so forth. I'm asking for all of you guys to please take the time and bear with me while I provide you with this commentary to provide you with some more knowledge and wisdom. Okay? All right, here we go.
We have.
Wait a minute. Wrong one. I apologize. Let me know if you can hear this, everybody.
Also have the option to download a copy of your data first. Yes, you do. You always do. Now, terminations and suspensions by YouTube for cause. Now, this reads like a contract because they're an LLC now. You cannot own your own name. They own it. Yeah, pretty much. So YouTube may suspend or terminate your access, your Google account, your Google account's access to all or part of the service. Section A, you materially or...
All right, let me stop it here. Can everybody hear the audio that I am streaming? Can everybody hear the audio that I'm streaming? If you can hear it, are you getting multiple feedback? Oh Lord, I can't fucking see. Okay. Can you hear it? And how is the audio? Hi, Chupra. Oh, Chupra doll. We got Chupra. We got Chupra doll. We got Chupra. Ooh, Chupra doll. T-Love, can you hear the audio, my love? Is it double backing? Yes. Bridget said people have abused YouTube to harass people. That's for sure. Please, my sisters, let me know if you can hear me. Everybody welcome. And if you would love to help your sister out, please $ Nicole Reloaded on the Cash App. I'm not going to sit up here in front like I'm a baller, shot caller, you know. If you would love, you said it sounds muffled. Okay. All right. T-Love, I'm about to play it again. Let me know how it sounds, okay? I'm doing the best that I can, y'all. And Chupper Doll, I know you be in other chats, okay? Or if you know the other content creators, let them know. This goes for people that listen to YouTube as well. You cannot spam the chat with emojis. I know that we love using emojis, but you can't do it. You can't do it, daughter. You can't do it, okay? We can't do it no more. YouTube will ban you. Unfortunately, it's due to what happened when YouTube streamed down in, was it Al Qaeda, when the guy unfortunately got his head, you know what I'm saying, severed, and it was placed on YouTube. Also with the beef section and YouTubers that have committed suicide and harassment and people getting racial slurs and so on and so forth. Okay. So this is not just for content creators. These are for watchers too, as well, and as consumers of YouTube. Okay. Now, if you use a bunch of emojis, I love y'all. It's not my rules. It's YouTube. I'm just letting y'all know. I would not use no more than 2. I'm actually afraid to even use any of them. But don't use no more than 2 or whatever. We'll come up with a new way, the way that we share, how we're excited, what a bunch of love with one another when we're excited and we're laughing. We need to start typing and expressing how we feel better anyway. Okay? YouTube will ban your ass. I'm letting you know this. Okay? I did research on this. You know, I do not provide you guys with any falsified information based on emotions or feelings. Okay? I do my research. So what I need for you guys to do is listen to me so we can still enjoy YouTube. And I don't want anybody to get banned. Not only will you get banned from YouTube, you will get banned from Google. Google now is in an LLC with YouTube. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of third-party rules and so on and so forth. Okay, y'all listen to me. Do not be spamming chats with all these damn emojis. I know we love them, but we can't do it anymore. You will get locked out of your Google account. You will be banned. You will not even have access to the Google Play Store. And if you try to create a new account, you already lose. Now imagine everybody that has a Google account. I know you got your Google words. Your Google words, passwords are saved to all kinds of devices. You will also be locked out of that. You can listen if you want to. I'm just here to provide. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? I'm here to show y'all love. Y'all want to call in? Just let me get this information out to y'all. Okay? This is serious. All right? That's one of the biggest things that I wanted to share because we all use a lot of emojis. Emoji. Okay? Stop the emojis. I love y'all. It's not my rules. Don't shoot the motherfucking messenger. $ Nicole Reloaded on the Cash App. I be doing research for y'all because I love y'all. All right? Now, we're going to move on to the next thing. If y'all hear echoes, y'all just let me know. We moving forward. All right?
cause. Now, this reads like a contract because they're an LLC now. You cannot own your own name. They own it. Yeah. This is pretty bad. Let me read you why. This is not good at all. This is very bad right now. I'm not even hyping this up. This is pretty bad. So this is like bad, like the terms of service they changed last year. This is pretty bad news. So account suspension and termination. Account suspension and termination. Terminations by you. You may stop using the service at any time. Follow these instructions to delete the service from your Google account, which involves closing your YouTube channel and removing your data. You also have the option to download a copy of your data first. Yes, you do. You always do. Now, terminations and suspensions by YouTube for cause. Now, this reads like a contract because they're an LLC now. You cannot own your own name. They own it. Yeah, pretty much. So YouTube may suspend or terminate your access, your Google account's access to all or part of the service. Section A, you materially or repeatedly breach this agreement. Section B, we are required to do so to comply with legal requirement or court order. Or Section C, we believe there has been conduct that creates or could create liability or harm to any user or other third party YouTube or our affiliates. Terminations by YouTube for service changes. YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion. Let me read that to you guys again for the people that may not be paying attention, that just may be lurking. YouTube can delete you from Google. Google can delete you from Google at the sole discretion. That provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Let me read that to you again for the roasters, for the shit talkers, for the people who harass people, for people who go in, for the negative commentary channels, the roasting feminism channels, the anti.
Let me play that again. Like he said, for the roasters, the gaggers, the people that like to go in on people, your time has come. Okay?
Really viable. Let me read that to you again for the roasters, for the shit talkers, for the people who harass people, for people who go in, for the negative commentary channels, the roasted feminism channels, the anti-SJW channels, all of these channels. Let me read that line for you one more again, especially for the Black manosphere. Let me read that line for you guys one more time. YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes in its sole discretion that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Yeah, go ahead and share this live to your Twitter. Go ahead, share this live stream right now, because this is what's going to cause a lot of content creators to get their channels finally permanently terminated off this site. Because what's been happening is that YouTube is going into people's videos, even videos that you put private and unlisted, and demonetizing all these videos, right? So all the people, like, especially like I like Super Sly, y'all go let Super Sly know about this one. Whoever got him, whoever sent him an email, go let Super Sly know about this one too. This is why all those videos are getting demonetized, because come December 10th, when they decide that don't repeat it, I just want people to warn the guys, all right? I just want people to warn the guys, right? I like his channel. I want people to warn his channel, because I don't want to see him lose his channel, right? Because this is what this is. What's going to happen is that December 10th, right? December 10th, what's going to happen is that they're going to slowly start going through your channels and the overly demonetized channels. If they in their sole discretion, if they decide that keeping your channel up, is no longer commercially viable, they're just going to terminate your channel, and that's it. See, they're not going to keep suspending your channel. That's what I kept trying to tell people. You don't have a limited lives on YouTube. You don't have backup accounts. You can't make backup channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4. You're not going to be able to do that, because this is telling you that what we're going to probably do is, if we terminate your channel, we don't want you to use our service no more. We're just going to delete your Google account. We're going to delete your Gmail account, your Play Store account, your Hangouts account. They're going to delete all of that. Google can delete all of that because it's now operating as an LLC. So they can terminate your service with them anytime they please. Notice for termination or suspension. We will notify you with the reason for termination or suspension by YouTube unless we reasonably believe that to do so. Section A would violate the law or direction of a legal enforcement authority, or would otherwise risk legal liability for YouTube or our affiliates. Section B would compromise an investigation or the integrity or operation of the service. Section C would cause harm to any user or any user of a third party, YouTube or our affiliates, where YouTube is terminating your access for service charges where reasonably possible. You will be provided with sufficient time to export your content from the service. I need to download my video just in case. I mean, I'm nobody. No, if you need to download your videos, download your videos. It doesn't matter if you got 100 videos and you only got 100 subscribers. Download your videos, because they can delete them. effect or account suspension or termination if your Google account is terminated or your Google account's access.
Now you heard what he said, okay? He said to make sure that you download your videos. Do not download them to YouTube, okay? Download them to your computer. Find a way. I'll have to figure out how we can download our YouTube accounts, okay? Maybe this is starting a whole bunch of stuff, but if you read through this whole email that they sent to content creators, unfortunately, I didn't receive it, or it could be in spam, you know, somewhere, but I have not received this email. But this email is being broken down. This email is from YouTube. This is not any form of paranoia. It's hitting toy channels, gaming channels, and I don't know if you guys remember when they came out with the new harassment policy, and YouTube was kind of confused in regards to how do they handle the beef channels and the channels where people are allowed to use freedom of speech. You are no longer able to use you can't put people's private information and stuff on here. So if you see a lot of YouTubers going really hard and very aggressive and doing all the F stuff that they can right now, is because December 10th, that's when a hammer will be dropped. It does not matter if you put unlist a video or put it on private. The robots are already looking. Your channel can already be on a list.
To the service is restricted. You may continue using certain aspects of the service, such as viewing only without an account, which means you turn into a guest or you turn into an avatar. What's going on, Ray? Without an account and this agreement. Okay, so let me go back and continue using certain aspects of the service, such as viewing only without an account. And this agreement will continue to apply to such use. If you believe your Google account has been terminated in error, you can appeal using this form. You can read the rest, you guys. The rest is up to you. I'm posting it in the chat. It's in the description box. You guys can read the rest of this. I'm not going to talk about this all night. I want this video to be short so it doesn't run people away. Again, this is the change that I was waiting for. I didn't think it would be this. This is wild, crazy right here. This is wild right here. I was not expecting this at all. I was expecting something different. Not this. Not. I don't have any words for this one, man. Yeah, people are always gonna beef on YouTube, man. I don't have any words for this one. This is the end is nigh for this one. This is not a good update. I don't like this at all, man. It's not even about saying that, like, it's not even saying that, oh, it's channels that go at people that produce negativity. If they, for whatever reason, say, you know what, all your gaming videos are demonetized and your channel is so big but you're not making us any money, they can decide just to terminate your channel just cause, like, oh, well, your channel is not making us any more money, so we're just gonna demonetize it and we're gonna push up Will Smith's YouTube channel. Like, I don't know, guys. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I got a few more phone calls to make. I got things to handle. But yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys share this video. This is an important update, a very important update. I wanted to share to you guys. Where is my? There we go. Boom. So, peace to you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me on the stream. Please share the stream out to all your favorite channels and all your social media sites. Is very much an important update so far. The only people that's actually talking about it are the Hindi YouTubers. But shout out to the Hindi YouTubers. They get out all the information first, and they
all right, now the channel that you're listening to is C space OVA. Please go and show this brother some love for coming out and breaking down the new YouTube rules and regulations for us. I'm gonna go to the other video that he has where he talks about the emojis. Let me see. Okay, hold on really quick, y'all. And I'm going to read the comments. I'm sorry.
Where is it? I have Livery. I did a video on Livery. I did a video on Get Vocal. Where's the other one? Okay, no, that was Livery. Okay, that was Livery. All right.
Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to this brother.
I did a video on Get Vocal. Where's the other one? Okay, no, that was Livery. Okay, that was Livery. All right. You have these other platforms that you can go to if you don't like what YouTube is doing. If you think they're doing too much.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Terms of service has been updated. This goes into effect December 10th. Terms of service goes into effect December 10th with some of the most vaguest updates, the most vague updates I've ever seen, but it does go into effect December 10th. So my only advice for people who has demonetized videos on their channel is to download those videos and then delete them off their channel. If you have a lot of demonetized videos on your channel, delete the videos off your channel. Not private, not unlisted. Delete them off your channel. They can review it if it's still on your channel, regardless if it's private or unlisted. YouTube can see the video. So the best bet for you is to download the video and delete the videos. If you're a content creator, I advise you to download all your videos anyway. Excuse me. Anyway, because you should have your videos backed up. You should have all your videos backed up anyway. Okay, so definitely have your videos backed up and downloaded so that you can be prepared if something ever happens to your channel or your access to those videos. You're not locked out forever from your videos, because when they terminate the channel, they delete all your videos as well. And the whole process of getting it back from YouTube is long and tiring, and sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes nothing happens, nothing comes out of it. Okay. Emoji alerts. Remember, like I said before, I'm reiterating it like the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th time, because a lot of people are not going to listen. A lot of people are not going to get this information. And a lot of people aren't going to tell you this. Do not spam emojis in chat rooms because it is triggering the anti-spam algo. The anti-spam, and no, it's not the algo, it's the AI. The anti-spamming AI, it is triggering the anti-spamming AI. And as a result, you will get your channel knocked, or you will get your YouTube account knocked off of the YouTube platform, and you could even risk losing your access to your Google services such as Gmail, Hangouts, Google Drive. So, regardless of how much you like the conversation, how much you want to go on emails, Hangouts.
Oops, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on.
Going on the person, whatever you're doing in the chat rooms, do not spam emojis. You do run the risk of losing access to YouTube, and the appeal process is very difficult and is probably going to get denied anyway. And hackers, again, there's a second round of spear phishing campaigns going on YouTube, and they are using the guys as a company or a third party company or promotional company, sending you information in regards to a product they want you to promote on your channel, or a product that you want to look at. Once you download the software, this gains access to all of your account information on your on your computer at like Gmail, Chrome, all the passwords saved onto your Chrome browser, all your different browsers and all the different websites that you have attached on that browser. This gives them access to it, and they're taking over people's accounts, people's information, and are using whatever amount of subs you have in your channel. They're using that and they're selling it on third-party sites around the world. They're selling people's channels. So any email that you get from YouTube that asks you to sign in, do not sign in. Any information you get from Google asking you to sign into something, do not sign in. Dang, again, people gonna get, Kara, this guy right here. Let me share my screen again. Hold on, I'm gonna show Kara B. If you weren't here for it. This guy right here, he lost his channel right here. He had 360,000 subscribers. He's like a gaming YouTuber. His channel was taken over. His name is Marco Star. His channel was taken over, and it was named Edwin Zia. He lost his channel. Now look at this. Let me show you, Caribbean. He lost his channel, and now his channel showed up on the marketplace being sold for 700 euros. Not gonna front. That hurts. Such a lost channel. Yep. Very active channel too. That's 700 euros. That's not even a bad price. Just keeping it a buck. That's not even a bad price. 700 euros for a channel with 360,000 subscribers. That's unfortunate, man. That's whack. So this is what happens when you click links that you don't know where they come from. Your channel ends up on these marketplaces. Right, look at that right up there. This is 360,000 subs, 97,000 subs, 12,000 subs, 14,000 subs, 152,000 subs, all on sale. And look at this. So this is about 700 euros. That's about 250 euros probably. Maybe give or take. These are called maybe between 250 to 400 euros between those two channels. Again, I know it's kind of crazy. We have to tell people this. Do not click links from companies asking you to sign in. No matter who it is, if they're asking you to sign in, matter of fact, let me show you an email that I get. Hold on. Let me see something. I think I get it to me. If you don't want to deal with YouTube, the only other option is to go to a straight streaming platform like Mixer, Twitch, Caffeine. I have to do a video on Caffeine. You still have what's the website called? I'm so bad. I did a video on this. Libri. You have Libri. And what's the other one? I did a video on it too. Damn, I forgot. Where's the video at I did on that? We got Get Vocal. We have, what are the other platforms? Where's my video at on it? Damn, okay. Shoot, where is it? I have Libri. I did a video on Libri. I did a video on Get Vocal. Where's the other one? Okay, no, that was Libri. Okay, that was Libri. All right. So you have these other platforms that you can go to if you don't like what YouTube is doing. If you think they're doing too much. Okay. Terms of service has been updated. This goes into effect December 10th. Terms of service goes into effect December 10th with some of the most vague updates I've ever seen. But it does go into effect December 10th. So my only advice for people who has demonetized videos on their channel is to download those videos and then delete them off their channel. If you have a lot of demonetized videos on your channel, delete the videos off your channel. Not private, not unlisted. Delete them off your channel. They can review it if it's still on your channel, regardless if it's private. If it's private or unlisted, YouTube can see the video. So the best bet for you is to download the video and delete the videos. If you're a content creator, I advise you to download all your videos anyway, because you should have your videos backed up. You should have all your videos backed up anyway. Okay, so definitely have your videos backed up and downloaded so that you can be prepared if something ever happens to your channel or your access to those videos. You're not locked out forever from your videos, because when they terminate the channel, they delete all your videos as well. And the whole process of getting it back from YouTube is long and tiring, and sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes nothing happens, nothing comes out of it. Okay.
All right, now that is the channel from Cova, C-O-V-A. The links are provided down in my description box. I have provided the Streamlab link and as well as the phone number if anybody would like to call in. I know it's early. How you doing, Valerie, you beautiful black queen? Y'all make sure you subscribe to the Mukbang Queen. That's my Mukbang Queen, and she can become yours too. Go and check her out. She's beautiful black chocolate, beautiful woman that provides you with nothing but entertainment and all of the good things that will stimulate your serotonin and dopamine. There you go. Hook up and holler at my sister. Okay. Now, I don't know who's in here that's listening, but the link is here, and as well as the call-in number. If you have any questions in regards to the new rules that will be dropping December 10th, 2019, I will provide you with the best information that I can. I'm just letting you know. If you like to use emojis, see, because y'all people hard-headed. Okay, now you know I love you, but I'm just trying to let y'all look at Texas Coco said I'm gonna drop every emoji until December 10th that I can. I'm gonna drop them all. Look, now classic view has not been removed yet. I don't know if it's been removed all the way together. I still have access to mine, but you can go into your community on your beta, and you can go to advanced, where you put in your keywords and where you block people. At the bottom, you can also choose words, okay? Certain words that people can't use, and you can also include emojis. So if you want to take the time and put every emoji, put an emoji, comma, emoji, comma, emoji, comma, and then you won't have to worry about any emojis. I don't want to see anybody being spammed. You know me, girl. I'm corny, but I'm with the shits. Look at Texas Coco. She like, girl, I'm about to go down. I'm using all of my emojis. I heard that. She's a thug. Texas Coco is a thug. Girl, she putting in money bags. Texas Coco, did you send me a cash app with all them money bags, daughter? I'm just saying. But anyway, like I said, Streamlabs is open. I know it's really early. I know y'all probably tired and whatever, but I would love to see what somebody else had to say about this. I called Tracy and I let her be aware about what was going on, and they also said too, for your private videos. I don't know about the older videos, how it would affect with the emojis, inside your chat. Maybe you'll lose your chat or something like that for that video. So also content creators, especially Valerie, listen to me, sis. Okay. If you have a video and you like how me and Valerie, sometimes we have our kids in the video. Okay. If the child is in the room at one point and the child leaves, somebody popped up, but they left out. You're more than welcome. Ain't nobody gonna drag you over here. We just gonna pray for you. We don't do that over here. But if you have your child in the video, right, and then and you're doing a long live, an hour later you might start talking about something due to what how the chat is moving, so on and so forth. Your chat box will be closed. Okay, you cannot have your kids in your videos unless you program it to be for that is a child video. So don't have your kids in your videos. You do not want to lose your capability of people being able to leave comments on your channel. Okay, there's already been several content creators in the Caucasian community that it's already been hit. So you know that this rule that YouTube, now that is Google LLC, they're not playing. Okay, I'm just letting you guys know. So my best suggestion to you is, if you have any videos with your children in it and their long lives, I would suggest that you go and make the video for 13 and under. If you use any profanity or said anything that does not go for 13 years old and over, I would suggest that you would download that video to your computer, not your Google Hangouts, and remove it from YouTube. Not my rules, YouTube rules. I'm just giving you a suggestion. If anybody would like to call in, somebody came in, but they left. Don't be scared. I ain't gonna bite you. Look, Valerie, I'll look up more information, but from what I received and been looking at and reading at, it sounds like you know, this is definitely legit. I mean, the letter from YouTube is legit. It's just listening to how people are understanding the new rules and the regulations. So I wish that they had something in there that shared with us about old videos, but we don't want a hater to come across an old video and then flag you, and you end up getting a strike on your account because they're a hater, you know? So if you would like to call in, once again, the number is 1-718-362-6120. The PIN number also is 2593650. Okay? Valerie says, wow. Oh, yeah, but you know what? Yeah, we can tell the crowd that they're targeting, but what did she say? Yes, it's still 1K and 4K hours. But also what they're doing too is that they're the targeted ads. Okay, the targeted ads are ads that they put when the computer sees a certain the algorithm sees a certain type of video or whatever. All of that's going to be removed. Okay, especially if there's a kid in the video, if you have a panda or stuffed animals in the background where it looks like you're trying to attract children, they're going to shut down your comment box. Now for content creators that are communicating to 13 years old and above, and then you have 18 and above, okay? Be careful what you have in your background. Like I said, don't shoot the messenger. I might sound like I'm repeating myself, but I'm just warning you guys because I love watching, everybody that's in this room. I want to be able to comment to you guys. I want to be able to say things to you. Okay? I don't want you to lose that ability. So go over all your old videos, especially content creators that are already monetized. Okay? They're going to give you the ability to be able to change the age restriction on the videos. If you have, like I said, until December 10th. There's other platforms that you can move your content to. Okay, I have to do the same thing. I'm not saying this as a hater. I'm just trying to warn my sisters and my brothers. I love y'all. Okay, so y'all better enjoy using y'all emojis. Okay, so thank you, Texacoco. Thank you for everybody that's coming in here. Like I said, the link is provided. Somebody call in. Let me know how you feel. Especially as the people that watch our videos. They like to come in and use the multiple emojis and all that other stuff. They can't do that. And as a content creator, you don't want to be like, you can't use this and, offend them, but they need to know that they can be banned from YouTube, their Google account, and as well as their access to their Gmail and as well as the Play Store. So once again, Valerie said is still 1K and 4K hours. Yes, that is still, from what I know, that is still in place to be okay. All right. They're trying to get rid of these beef channels. People are coming on YouTube and they're doxing people. They're this is what I wanted to say. What they call it in the new YouTube rules and regulations. If you want to have a more in-depth knowledge in regards to the new YouTube rules and regulations, go inside my YouTube description box. There's several links to the gentleman C space OVA. His video is in there, as well as more instructions and knowledge in regards to the change on December 10th, 2019. But one of the descriptions that was in the new YouTube rules for December 10, 2019. It was called bad. Who is this? Do not to bay. Who is that? Who is this?
Miss Nicole, can you
Hello,
hear me?
welcome to Nicole. Yes, who is this?
Hi, my name is Do Not Obey, Stay Woke. I'm a upcoming, small YouTuber, and I just wanted to tell you that I caught this early this morning. I'm in North Carolina, and
Okay.
I want to say thank you because there's a lot going on in the sectors that I look at. I'm more in
Okay.
sci-fi, government stuff, but it's a lot of control going on, but a lot of
Yeah.
us pushed it that way. Everything
Yeah.
that's going on that I've seen the past 2 years in a sector, it's scary. It's
Yes,
not
it
just
is
our
very
sector,
scary.
but so
No, this is not just affecting the African American community. This is affecting people outside of the country, people that speak Hindu, China. This is affected PewDiePie. PewDiePie is the largest YouTuber on here. He's banned from China. This is not
yes,
a joke.
ma'am. I have a video that excuse me, I'm sorry. I have a video that I actually did on a lady in China, where she got arrested for a YouTube post. So
Uh-huh.
there's not really too much behind it, but I did find it on Reddit and I uploaded it because it's getting suppressed. So I don't know how long
Right.
that video, I don't know how long I'm going to keep that up, but for now I'm going to keep it up at least until the end of
Well, just be
November.
careful because I heard that it's going to be trickling down to Reddit next. I'm not
Really?
100% sure, yeah, because I don't want you to end up getting banned. Also, too, us Christians that like slinging our Bibles, remember,
Yes.
you're new to my channel, baby, but I got revoked for basically giving a, mini documentary on how the N word was how it was created, and I got hit for hate speech.
Or I'm not surprised
And I
though.
got a strike. I got a strike. And they strict me down for reviewing TD Jake Ministry. But go ahead, girl. They've already been doing it.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Miss Nicole, I'm not surprised. I may sound a little nervous. I'm tired, but I'm 36
no, it's
and
okay,
I've been
baby.
studying government conspiracies probably since I was in middle school. All this control that's going on is just now getting in full effect. They've been working on stuff like this back in 1970s, y'all. We've got tanks showing up in New York. Nobody's talking about it. There is a lot going on, but they're starting here with our freedom of speech. We never had it. They just let us think we have it. We don't have
Right.
freedom anymore, guys.
That's
But,
right.
but I've got to change how I talk now on my channel and kind of dumb it down because I'm trying to play the game. We got to learn how to play it and try to stay in it, but not lose who we are in a sense,
And you know what? But what do us as Christians if we talk about the Trinity? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
How do we do that? There's some Christian channels. When I found this out, let me see if I can find this guy. It was
okay.
sis, it's devastating. And the
Yes,
Bible was
ma'am, it is
right.
because
The
I believe in
Bible.
Yahweh. Yes, ma'am, I'm a full believer, honey, in God. I can prove some. See, in my channels, that too. Like I can prove the existence of
Please
spirits.
drop your. Well, darn, you're not a Darn, I want you. Well, just tell people what the name of your. Wait, you know what? Hold on, I'm tripping. Let me share you on the screen, and then your channel name should come up, right? I'm
I'm
new
not
to
sure. This is the first time I've ever used StreamYard, so I just heard you and I just hit that link and prayed my mic work and.
It's working, but why you ain't showing?
Oh, because
Oh,
I'm sorry, I look like crap, but I can turn
no,
the
no,
camera
don't,
around.
you don't have to. Girl, I ain't showing myself. No, don't show yourself. Don't do
I mean, I
that.
don't mind. I ain't got
No.
nothing to hide.
If I ain't showing my nappy head, you don't show yours neither. I'm just-
I love you.
No, I love you too, baby. Look, over here at Nicole Reloaded, look, I have been for years doing the best that I can. And I know my views are lows, but I don't care. If you coming on here made this all worthwhile. Not
Oh,
just
honey,
you, but as well as Valerie. You know, I love her. I haven't seen her in a while. Bridget, this means a lot a lot to me that you listen to what I'm sharing with you guys, because this is very important information.
This
You
stuff
remember
is
that
real.
Facebook got sued. This
This
is
is
real.
real.
They like you. Go ahead, girl, daughter. Tell them. No,
I'm just not surprised. Like, I've been sitting here and I've been called crazy. You know, we're the people with the tinfoil hats. But I'm just sitting back, crossing my, legs and just rocking like my dad would do and say, I told you. I told you. But as far as like we were talking about God, maybe we can, I don't know, maybe I can email you. I'm really good with words, right? So I'm trying to find a way that we are able to speak upon him in a spiritual way. Like maybe we can say the entity or something, like, but still get our message across. But at the end of the day, if I get kicked off YouTube because I love God, then I don't know what to tell them, but I don't know.
You know what? I do know that one of the problems is I'm gonna if you don't mind, staying on here with me, I'm not gonna remove you. I'm just gonna put you on mute and myself on mute, so the audio doesn't it doesn't give severe feedback. This is another gentleman that's speaking on this. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm gonna play him. Go. Do you see where you can mute your microphone?
I got it right now.
Okay, I'm about to play this. His name is, hold on. Okay, his name is.
All right, guys, what's going on?
Okay, his name is GS News. I don't know if I have any moderators in the chat, but T Love, if you can do me a favor, or I don't have any moderators in the chat. Let me see. I don't want to give anybody any more responsibilities that they don't want. But the name of this channel is GSN. And y'all, please pray over my channel that it don't get knocked by me putting all of these content creators together. Okay, this is the channel that I'm about to play. All right.
Ms. Lewis, today is November the 10th, 2019, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News Channel. Guys, we got some breaking news updates, and this is very important if you are a YouTuber. December the 10th, 2019, YouTube will be updating the terms policy. Whoopie-doo, Again, it's going to make it much more harder for us to find our videos or people to find our videos or our channel to be put out there. Is going to be very hard. This is why it's very important that you open up a Twitter account or Facebook and share your videos on social media, because YouTube is not going to recommend your videos to other people because they find it harmful and hateful when you talk about Jesus Christ or when you talk about news or just exposing corrupt politicians. Those type of videos will be under the rug. So look, guys, I want to share something with you. It says here, this is, by the way, the email that YouTube sent me. I was here just reading a couple of it, and I just want to mention a couple of things here. Termination by you. It says here, you may stop using the service at any time. Follow these instructions. To delete the service from your Google account, which involves closing your YouTube channel and removing your data, you also have the option to download a copy of your data first. So this is basically talking about ending contract with YouTube. Termination and suspension by YouTube for cause. This is very important. YouTube may suspend or terminate your access. Okay, I was suspended for 2 weeks in the year 2018. They didn't give me a reason why they suspended me. My videos is about just reading articles of what's going on in the world, and then I do talk about Jesus Christ, and I talk about our Lord and Savior, and how to repent, and how to head to the righteous path and find peace. So my videos are basically under the rug. My live stream was suspended more than 3 times, and September 2019. YouTube sent me an email saying we have to demonetize, or you will no longer have monetizing your channel because of hateful and harmful content. Yeah, like I'm the one going out and doing what the fake news is doing, attacking the president of the United States. I'm not doing none of those type of stuff. I'm just reading articles and I'm reading scriptures as the word of God. truly apologize. A guy, my neighbor has a Harley Davidson, and that thing is loud. So yeah. Meanwhile, the news media could do whatever they want, and they could bash the president, talk bad about his family and his wife, and talk bad and fake news. See, and you know what? Those news media talk about the president 24/7 and just using it as freedom of speech. See, we don't have freedom of speech. We don't. We don't have freedom of speech or freedom of rights. See, look, when the founding father gave us the right to bear arms and came out with the Constitution, this country, we are the government. Us, the American people, we are the true government. It is written in the Constitution. So please, YouTube, do not put this video as hateful or harmful content. This is the real deal. We have freedom of rights. We have freedom of speech. If we want to say what we want to say, you shouldn't be blocking us, terminating, or suspending us for speaking the truth. Termination by YouTube for service changes. YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes, in its sole discretion, that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Notice for termination or suspension. We will notify you with the reason for termination or suspension by YouTube unless we reasonably believe that to do so would violate the law or the direction of legal enforcement authority or would otherwise risk legal liability for YouTube or our affiliates, would compromise an investigation or the integrity or operation of the service or would cause harm to any user, other third party, YouTube or our affiliates, where YouTube is terminating your access for service changes. Where reasonably possible, you will be provided with sufficient time to export your content from the service. Well, YouTube, I have the right as an American to choose any article I feel like it and read it to the people. I have the right of freedom of rights and freedom of speech. This is not a hateful or harmful content video. This is speaking the truth. Effect of account suspension or termination. If your Google account is terminated or your Google account access to the service is restricted, you may continue using certain aspects of the service, such as viewing only without an account, and this agreement will continue to apply to such views. If you believe your Google account has been terminated in error, you can appeal using this form. So if your channel gets terminated or, they, they remove your monetization, they would give you a chance. You could appeal it or reapply for monetization, which you have to wait 30 days. And then after the 30 days, you get to reapply. And then you have to wait like another 30 days. But you don't have to wait 30 days when you reapply. It takes a couple of days. Now, a lot of videos and channels are being taken down. I know a lot of our YouTubers, their channel has been completely shut down. Now, can you sue YouTube? Well, if you can, that will be all over the news. A lot of people will be suing YouTube. But it seems like I don't think you can sue YouTube. You can't. So, and it all at the end is the viewers. YouTube gets billions of views almost every single day. If all those viewers comes together and say, hey, enough is enough, it would be a different ballgame. All right, give me a second here, guys. Content you have uploaded and discontinued your service, your use of the service. Governing law. All claims arising out of or relating to these terms of the service will be governed by California laws. Go figure, Except California's conflict of laws rules and will be litigated exclusively in the federal or state courts of Santa Clara County, California. You and YouTube consent to personal jurisdiction in those courts. You and YouTube agree that any cause of action arising out or related to the service must commence within 1 year after the cause of action occurs, otherwise such cause of action is permanently barred. So basically YouTube, sorry guys, so give me a second here. All right, neighbor, what are you doing with that Harley Davidson? Oh, it's not the Harley Davidson, it's something else. You're driving that 1980, see that? YouTube, because YouTube has us. People rather watch our videos than watch fake news. But the news media realized that they were losing a lot of views because of us. People like us are the YouTubers. So they jumped in the boat and basically signed a deal with YouTube and just basically took over. So it's like you try to stay away from the news media, but they keep coming. They're like a bunch of cockroach that just never disappear. They just keep coming and coming and coming. So people just fed up with the news. And to be honest, we the people, we made YouTube. We made YouTube, and YouTube, in return, just gonna hide us and just kick us to the curb and just terminate our channel. Just remember, YouTube, us, the American people, and the people around the world, we made you. You didn't make us. We made you. So that is the truth. That is not harmful or hateful content. You can ask the viewers and my subscribers. They don't see nothing hateful.
All right, now I'm going to. I'm sorry, I have my glasses on, but let me unmute. Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Girl, I ain't that old, sis.
I'm sorry, I'm from the South. It's a habit.
Remind me of my mama. Girl, I can't turn off the commercial. It's trying to get us again. No,
You know, one thing that I hope everybody caught is that it started with the media, okay? The media, if y'all will sit down one day, right, and catch the morning or, you know, evening or even night news, switch the channels. Like I have a News 13 and then I have a 21, right? I watched it this morning. They're saying the exact same things. They are scripted.
yeah.
They're told what to say, and they all say it the exact same way. So then when YouTube came around and you have people like me that are seeing stuff in the sky and reporting, and you got other people, you know, just putting the, you know, I say truth out there. Yes, we all stopped watching cable. I don't even have cable anymore. I turned off my cable in 2008. There's nothing there. It's all brainwashed. It's all controlled. It's all programming. That's all it is. So now they're going to do it to YouTube. They want us like clones. They want us all the same, monotoned, all on the same level, all on the same accord, like a one world order, like, you know, the NWO. I mean, you know, they want us all one. Like, it's
Right.
weird, dude. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah. No, they want us all one. That's how you explain it. They want us all one.
Not equally, but they want us all like, you know, just plants, just dumb, just sitting there, stupid.
Yeah. And it's very sad. But like Pastor said, we have to pray. And I'm thankful that he came in and, you know, prayed over my channel, because all I've tried to do is just to spread the word of God. I'm not getting any money for this. Now, Valerie asked, she said, what's going on with the monetization? Are there new rules? In a sense, yes, there are new rules, because they can demonetize your videos. If you have your child in a video, and or even have anything in the background that can suggest that you have a child, that you're trying to basically, help me with the words here, advertise, sell your channel,
yeah,
to children. You know, you could have magnets on your refrigerator, or a computer that's made out of a mouse. If this bot comes through and it's just going to scan, okay, the algorithm, that's what the algorithm does. So be careful what you have in the background. But it made me think, though, I was talking to somebody earlier, and he said, well, you know, and I don't want to judge anybody. This is not against any of the other channels or whatever. This was just somebody's opinion. Well, what grown adult was sitting around with a bunch of, you know, puppets and dolls? And I said, well, you can't just say that. My aunt was an adult collector. You know, before she passed, she had beautiful, beautiful Barbie. Her estate for just her doll collection was over $250,000. I mean, she was a collector. She didn't play with them, and if she did, she was an adult. But it doesn't matter if you're. What I'm trying to say, it doesn't matter if you're an adult. If you have a doll collection or a toy collection or whatever, when that algorithm robot comes through and it picks that up, and you're just sitting there talking, and you forget that you walked through a part of the house and sat there, that thing will scan you. You'll get a strike.
Yes, you will.
Not a warning. They're not warning. That you see why they gave us all the warnings the last 6 months?
This is the warning.
The warnings and all this, they'll give you a warning, then they'll strike you. They're not doing that now. They're gonna take you down.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead and say what it is you were gonna say.
I'm agreeing with you. My mom collects porcelain dolls. So if I ever want to do a video in her house, I would have to stand outside in the yard because they're everywhere. I have Star Wars figures. You know what I mean? And that can attract, you know, little boys if they want to say. So My thing is, if you're not
Let
in a
me tell you this. I left this out, babe.
yes,
What you
ma'am.
do is, if you know that you in the okay, you have this kind of stuff that's going to be in the background. You have to go in. They're going to give you an age thing where you can put if it's 13 and under or 13 and up or something like that.
Yes, I
couldn't
caught
come up
that.
with the exact age, but that here it comes with the commercials. You can be monetized, but it doesn't mean that you're making money just because you're monetized. Okay. But the good thing, let me give you the good news. Now, with all these other channels where you got grown people dressing up in unicorns and, humping, big old teddy bears and singing hardcore rap music and, attracting kids and stuff, all of those ads are going to be freed up. And those ads are going to have some. Can my sister, is that my sister? Is that my sister? Now I know she got to know what I'm talking about because all y'all bow down to the queen. I'm just playing, you don't bow down to nobody but Jesus. But we got Mona Simone in the house, and she knows I ain't dropping. She would not come up in here if I was talking about no malarkey or no BS. Sis, can you call in? Do you know about the new rules?
All right, babe. Well, I'm gonna let you and Miss Mona Simone talk. I've listened to her too as well.
You don't gotta leave, honey. We can have up to 6 people. You ain't gotta go nowhere. You more than
Okay.
one. Even if you just want to sit on and breathe and blow your nose in the background. My channel is about for real people, real life. This ain't, I'm not meticulous like now. When we get all big, and all that, then it'd be like, girl, I gotta mute you, girl. But
Yes, ma'am.
right now we chilling, we doing what we do. This is about real content creators with real life that's sharing their stories and I want you to continue giving your opinion, your advice in regards to suggestions about how can we speak on the Bible and not get shut down.
I'm gonna need help with that though. I would love for a group.
God put on your spirit. These other content creators don't know 100%. YouTube made it vague. Basically,
Yeah.
YouTube stated in December of 2019 they can shut you down when they want to and they own you. Bye, bitch. You can leave. That's the first in the beginning. They said, bye, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. Bye. Oh, and don't forget, we own your ass. Okay?
Sounds familiar, don't it?
Yeah, it sounds like slave. Let me be quiet. I didn't
Yeah,
say
please. See, you're like, look, see, and I have good words, I'm telling y'all. But see, what I would love to do is get some like-minded people, talk behind the scenes, and maybe come up with, ideas and ways to bring forth content that can work, but still stay true to yourself. Y'all, it's gonna be hard, but we all gotta come. This is when people gotta come together, man.
well, we do need to well, that's why I keep saying we're about unification and not separation. Where are you going, Beach? Where are you leaving? I love you, sis. Thank you for coming. I don't have my glasses on. She said, okay, shoot, drop the number. Sis, can you come on and block your well, just call me on the house phone. You already know my number, Mona. That's my big sister. Right there. I love everybody. Look, what I was going to say, I'm about unification and not separation. And, look, as you can see by these new YouTube rules and regulations, that it's causing it's already causing division.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and I'm happy, I'm sad, nervous, and scared. But it's not just me. I took 8 hours to read about this all yesterday. That's why nobody seen me online, because I was like, I'm not coming on unless I know what I'm talking about.
Well,
They're
thank
not
you.
this time. They've changed the rules a lot of time over the years. This is the most strict that I've ever seen it.
Oh, this is it. I promise you, this is it. When they own a company.
Larry Nelson, what you doing up in here? Oh shit, hold on. Wait. Hey Larry, we love you over here, Larry. Girl, we got some couple of little big YouTubers up in the house.
I know, I see Mr. Nelson.
Hello. Hey sis, how you doing? I'm doing okay, sis. Did you hear about the? We have Mona Simone that's on the line. Sis, did you hear about the new YouTube rules and regulations?
Yeah, I've been getting notifications, but I haven't really read them yet. I don't know if you noticed, I had shut down my page like a couple of weeks ago, and I don't even know if I'm going to continue with YouTube or just do some other things. But I ain't really read them, to be honest with you. But I knew the changes were coming because it was so much going on with people doxing people and stuff. We have been getting warnings so far, you know, like with the message at the top of the comment thread that says, you know, follow the community guidelines and all of that. So I knew it was some changes coming, but I just haven't read it.
Well, this is something that they sent out to certain, I don't know, because I haven't received it. It's very long and it's very detailed. And to just basically
like 5 times and kept trying to get me to check that I had read it, and I was just like, man, I'll read it later.
Yeah, well, you probably if the date is for it. Okay, hold on, Larry. I'm gonna send you the link. You don't want to come on, Larry? I'll send you the link. That would be a lot easier. Because if I tell you that's my brother too. Oh, Lord Jesus. Hey, look, like I said, I'm about unification and I'm not about separation. I love all the people that are hated the most.
Right. I just hate when I come on. That's why I don't be on your show too much, because I hate when I come on, people be like, oh, I gotta go. Like, I don't know what be going on. Like, I don't hate none of these.
Oh, Lord Jesus. What's wrong with my sis? I'm confused. I don't even know what the hell going on. She talking about eaten by a shark. Sis, I don't want you getting eaten by no shark, Bridget. What is she talking about? But anyway, look, what we came together for is about YouTube rules and regulations, okay? And about our freedom of speech, censorship, and what we're going to do as Christians, as well as content creators. This is the thing that's most important to me. I'm actually excited, but I'm nervous about it, because if we can get rid of these demons and all these people that keep starting all this stuff that's going on, but they've already coming for the Christian channels. They already came for mine several times. I've told Mona Simone about this. I've talked to her privately behind the scenes. Like, what the hell? She like, girl, I don't know what to do. Shit, they took your ass out. You gone. They'll come back somehow, hopefully. You know, I'm like, but I was praying with TDJ. She's like, I don't know, you know. So, and I've had about 4 different videos, TDJ videos.
I can look at them real quick.
Yeah, it's very in depth, Mona. It's really in depth, and I played the videos in the sound of the different ones. Let me see if I can bring one up. And thank you, Mama. What's your name? Don't obey.
Do not obey. Stay woke.
Okay, don't obey. Stay woke. Yeah, she came on here with me, and she with me on this one. Okay.
Yes,
here,
ma'am.
Let me drop some of him real quick. Just listen, Mona.
Okay.
Do you want me to play the guy with the heavy accent or the other guy? Don't obey. Which one sound better? The guy with the heavy accent?
I would try the other one.
The first one, yes, his accent is
yes,
really
ma'am.
Okay, hold on. Let me play him.
EU YouTube creators just got an email about a terms of service change, and the part of that change that is causing the most concern is the clause that lays out the rules for suspension and termination. It is quite possible that under the new terms of service, PewDiePie's channel could be in trouble, along with a lot of other creators. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know right now on IO. Welcome back to Inform Overload. We do the news and we make it entertaining. I'm Charlotte Dobre, and on this channel, we like to keep you up to date with what's happening on YouTube and how it affects creators. Hit that sub button and notification bell for spicy news updates, and follow the IO team on Instagram. All right, guys, I'm going to tell you about a tip-off that I got from Josh Pescatore, correspondent of Drumroller. YouTube has updated the European terms of service, and in the outline, it says under termination, termination, our terms now include more details about when we might need to terminate our agreement with bad actors. We provide a greater commitment to give notice when we take such action and what you can do to appeal if you think we've got it wrong. We've also added instructions for you if you decide you no longer want to use the service. So if you go to the updated terms of service, there's a clause in it now that allows YouTube to terminate accounts if they reasonably believe there has been conduct that creates liability or harm to any user, other third-party YouTube or affiliates. Last time I checked, the UK is still in Europe and PewDiePie still lives in the UK. Now, I'm not going to lay out my opinion on what I think about PewDiePie and whether or not I think he's caused harm to other people. I'll let you make that decision for yourself. Here's a screenshot of the old terms of service that lays out the ground rules for suspending and terminating. YouTube creators just got an email about a terms of service change, and the part of that change that is causing the most concern is the clause that lays out the rules for suspension and termination. It is quite possible that under the new terms of service, PewDiePie's channel could be in trouble along with a lot of other creators. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know right now on IO. Welcome back to Inform Overload. We do the news and we make it entertaining. I'm Charlotte Dobre, and on this channel, we like to keep you up to date with what's happening on YouTube and how it affects creators. Hit that sub button and notification bell for spicy news updates, and follow the IO team on Instagram. All right, guys, I'm going to tell you about a tip-off that I got from Josh Pescatore, correspondent of Drumroller. YouTube has updated the European terms of service, and in the outline, it says under termination, our terms now include more details about when we...
All right, even though they're saying that these are YouTube terms, I mean, European terms, it's also effective in the United States. Okay, now...
says that we will no longer be allowed to let people sponsor on our channels. We can't advertise any products or promotion. And it sounds like it may also include merchandise. Are they serious?
Yeah, that girl, I'm telling, girl. That's what I'm saying. Look, you're gonna have to read all the way through this, Mona, because that part I did not understand. Nobody went into the merchandise. I don't know.
The government does not want us to continue making money off this channel, off YouTube.
And
the
first thing that they said, if you're ready to leave, just go ahead and leave and bye. So I don't know. You're gonna have to really read it because I had a hard time understanding it. But that's what it sounds like.
This is kind of like the same from before.
Yeah.
There are quite a few changes.
I think that, but the biggest change is that they're owned by Google LLC, and you have third party.
YouTube has been owned by Google for a few years now. Google is in a lot. I probably shouldn't say this on your channel, but Google is in a lot of trouble financially. Yeah. And honestly, I think a lot of YouTubers probably want to get a second job, especially if they depend on YouTube primarily. Because at any moment, Google can go bankrupt, or they can shut down the paying that YouTube started and paying us. They can shut that down. That's what I believe they're really trying to do. Get closer to just getting rid of a lot of riffraff and trying to cut the fatty parts off of, their financial budget.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with that too. But also, though, no. Say that again, Mona. Sorry.
I think that Google is in trouble financially, and that's what's really promoting a lot of these changes. I think some of it is, they see the bull crap going on with people doxing people and doing all that stuff and false flagging and stuff. But mostly, I don't think Google will continue to be able to sustain and pay YouTubers the way that they've been paying YouTubers.
Facts.
And they want all the money. They don't want us advertising our own merch. They don't want us sponsoring people and getting paid. Like if you wanted me to, shout out your channel and you pay me like $100 to do that, they don't want us doing that no more because they need all the money.
Control.
That's why I always said I will never put my everything in YouTube. I don't care how popular I get because it can be shut down at any moment. Google has owned YouTube for years, and they've been in financial struggles after lawsuits, billions of dollars for years. So people need to do their research. What I feel sorry for is the larger content creators.
I do too.
Depend on YouTube. I mean, I still got a job, so a day job, and I will keep my day job or open my own business. I would never put all of your eggs in one basket. Get your own website. Get your following coming to your website. If YouTube shuts down, do your videos from your website. Never depend on another party when you can depend on yourself. Period.
And it makes me wonder, like, you remember that Kaya did that. She's like, I'm trying to build this website. I'm trying to build it, blah, blah, blah. It just makes me just wonder, like, about the black YouTubers, but it really breaks my heart to hear that the ones that are not even no comparison to Lovely T, even Kaya, Funky Dineva, Tasha K, the smaller Christian channels, that they're just trying to wipe them out. I mean, yeah, from what this guy was saying, he was like, he's already been hit. And they said if you already have prior problems with issues.
Now, I did see the rule, and sorry for interrupting you, sis. No, okay. I did see the rule that they don't want us playing or reproducing anybody else's copyrighted material, which has always been a rule, but they weren't so strict on it sometimes. Right. But anybody else's music, a previous television recording, people that do like the talk shows on YouTube and they play like a snippet, that's probably going to affect them the most. Yeah. And you will get violated. Like remember when you was when you had TD Jakes and you were playing TD Jakes, and I told you it's probably because it's copyrighted. They will shut you down for messing with people's copyrighted material, and that's because they will get sued if they don't do anything about it. And Google can't afford no more lawsuits. It's just a matter of time. Trust me on that.
Because what something? Okay, wait, hold. Go ahead. What did you say?
Can I ask Mona a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Miss Mona. So let's say, well, I'm not monetized. I have nothing to lie. I'm small, y'all. I don't even have more than I have 124 subscribers. I still get yellow marks, whatever. What if you have somebody like a small, I don't know, 30 seconds of something that you've seen and you're not monetized? Do you think that can still affect my channel, or should I delete it? It's like a minute and 35 seconds and I'm talking and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. What if you're really talking over it? Because I'm like, well, Lovely T and them got all kinds of videos and other, even Amar Wiggins, King of Reeds, and
I mean, but like I said, it's always been a rule, but it's just, and some people like to claim fair use if they only play 30 minutes. There are loopholes around it.
Right.
If you're not monetized, you don't have to worry so much because they don't watch you as much. But you get copyright ID claims, stuff like that. I used to get that all the time when I wasn't monetized. And I used to just ignore it because I wasn't getting paid by them, so I went where I was just a YouTube partner. But I would get good practice now of knowing the rules. If you want to play the YouTube game, knowing the rules and not violate the rules. I also know that they mentioned a lot of people, what they used to do is when they played a clip, they would slow it down so that the bot couldn't pick up on that it was a clip, or they would change the music some kind of way. They are now saying that they're going to start paying attention to that.
Yeah, they're getting rid of the bots.
So I would just get into the habit of following the rules if you want to play by their game.
Yeah.
Right. Well, basically, just coming with really, truly original
content, people.
Original content.
See, you know who this is probably going to affect more? The gossip channel. The gossip channel, because they do a lot of gossip and they play a lot of flashbacks of the reality shows and stuff like that. See, I'm just a talker. I talk about stuff. I don't really need, images from TV shows and stuff.
Is this all the
bloggers that are really eating off of this? It's really gonna affect their channel. They're not gonna really be able to play flashbacks or clips of other people's shows. Because Google sounds like they're saying that they're really gonna pay attention now and they will shut you down for it.
Yeah, but basically with kind of no notice, and when they hit you up, they're gonna be like, look, ain't no telling, you better keep your email on alert. Now with what was his C space OVA. Oh, you're from India? Hello, how you doing? Oh, Kappa Art Crafty. I don't think you're very welcome in here, baby. You're very, very welcome in here, love. Thank you for coming over. We're just discussing about YouTube, the YouTube new rules and regulations, and us as content creators protecting our channels, and it's gonna be a lot of stuff we're gonna have to get rid of. So, yeah.
I just want the doxing to stop. Honestly, that's just.
OCAP says, I get less views, so it will demonetize. Oh, I can't guarantee that your demonetization could go up because there's going to be a lot of ads that are going to be free because the kids channels are about to get hit very heavy. You know.
I don't see that about being demonetized for low views yet.
And Larry, are you still there?
I might even help the underdogs though, because I don't even really like editing, to be honest with you, because it takes a long time. But basically, they put everybody on level playing field because they ain't gonna be able to use a lot of graphics and stuff. Folks are gonna have to get real creative.
Okay, you said no. I don't do art and craft, paper craft. Okay, explain in detail, baby. You're gonna have to take the video back from the beginning. It's way too much to explain. All in one rap. I've already irritated everybody, the listeners, by repeating it several times over and over. So if you do have the patience, or the time, please check out the description box. There's links there, and that will give you some knowledge in regards to YouTube, and just run it back. But I will tell you this: please tell your subscribers, do not use multiple different emojis. This was, now YouTube already came out and talked about that. And I remember I had a couple of live chat boxes that were taken away and they never came back. And it makes me wonder now, was that like a test? Because it was just filled with nothing but emoji. I'm not going to say the person's name, but some of the bigger, YouTubers that's in the beef sector where people just use emojis and emojis after emojis after emojis and stuff like that, and they're not affected. So I'm wondering go ahead, Mona.
I was saying about you're talking about like the comment, the chat box, and all of that.
Yeah, the comments. You can't use a lot of
chat box if there was too much profanity in it. Like I remember getting that update like about 8 months ago, and then I started noticing people's chat box losing their chat box in the comment section, and that's when remember I started telling everybody don't post in my chat or I gotta block it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they might as well do it the same way that they deal with.
People are just commenting emojis too.
No, you can't use emojis like that anymore. It becomes like you're going to be considered as severe spam.
Oh, they think you're a spammer. Okay.
Yeah, but like severe, not just regular spammers, severe spam, where you can lose your Google account, your access to your Google Gmail, and access to your Google Play Store as well. You'll be banned from Google. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you got pictures and stuff saved in there, yeah, they'll wipe you out. Yeah. It's in that long document that they sent out. So I don't Larry, are you still there? You didn't call in.
I think Larry, he was trying to get the number. I don't think he was.
Oh, I didn't give him the number. Girl, I be trying. I know Larry happy about this. Larry probably like, yeah, get rid of all them up. Larry like, get rid of all of them motherfuckers. I don't give up about none of them. Sorry, Nicole. I love you, but bye to you too. All right, Larry, the number is up there. The number, if anybody would like to call in, is 1-718-362-6120. The PIN number is I can't even read it, 259-3650. Oh, I'm sorry. OCAP said they're not happy. I don't know.
Nobody's happy.
I don't know what to say. I didn't mean to make you depressed, but I am.
Go ahead, baby.
No, go ahead, Mama.
I'm just saying nobody's going to be happy, but guys, look, open your eyes. This is control right in front of you. Okay? We've all been grown. We've all, were born, went through life, doing the things we want to do. We have this freedom, our freedom of speech for protests. And okay, they have been controlling us the whole time. This is going back for centuries. we're in a world now that technology, you know, we're here. Now they're ready to shut us all down. I'm serious. Like, this is, YouTube is small. Wait till you get to stores and churches are locked down and certain neighborhoods are shut down. Like, they're moving neighborhoods over here, like projects. We don't even have them anymore. They forced people out a year ago. And if they didn't find a place to live, oh, well, they cleared that land out. They're tearing up the whole North Carolina.
See, at least in Florida, when they
No, we should unite against this.
they gave all the girls Section 8.
Hold on, we getting some other people. On the other side of 40 said hi, Nicole Reloaded and everyone. Hey, baby, on the other side of 40, welcome. Please, sis, as a content creator, please go back and listen to it. It's just so much to repeat. But you know, if you have any questions, just go ahead. Larry Nelson, if you are there, you know how Larry is. He probably had to go back to lunch or back to work or something. But anyway, I didn't want him to think that I just dogged him out. But this is something that is, you know, is serious, because this affects, if you think about it, it's like, damn, they doing all of that. That's affecting your real life too. Not YouTube. If they doing this on YouTube, what are they doing? You know what I'm saying? Not in our virtual world, but what are they doing in our
reality?
real
in reality. See, that's what people need to realize. Now, you see what's going on in the virtual world. Now see what's going to happen in reality. I want everybody to start researching overseas. It's already happening over there. It's been happening, guys. Like, some people don't even have internet still. They are not going to get it.
Right.
Okay? They're not going to be able to get stuff out and spread things they see, or show government. Let me watch my words. Show people what a certain rules and regulations come in and play around with people. See how I use those words? I want to say what I want to say, but I can't. So I just hope a lot of people wake up. That's why my name is Do Not Obey, Stay Woke. I mean, wake up.
Oh, Lord. Well, old Caps is mad. I just listened back to the video. He said, you making us a puppet. Okay, we got to be careful with, because I don't want to get no strike. They mess around, take this whole thing down.
Ma'am.
Because, no, not you. I'm reading the comments. I'm like, I'm seeing people I ain't never, it's already happening in Mexico. We getting people over here I ain't never seen before.
I can say I'm not controlled, but in a sense, I am. I mean, has anybody seen the Truman Show? Like, I use that as an example for people that aren't in this world I've been in all my life. You know, I've seen things that I can't explain, and people won't believe me. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Guys, we have been controlled.
So much, and I would do. No, go ahead, Mona.
I'm sorry to interrupt. And I agree with Do Not Obey. Basically, what she's saying is freedom is an illusion. Free will is an illusion.
Thank you.
First, some of us just become comfortable with our control. We become kind of robotics, and then others of us rebel against the system because we don't like the idea of being controlled, and we want more freedom. So we have always been controlled. It's nothing new. It's just now people have become so accustomed with technology, they can just basically put it in the wording of a contract and make it seem normal for you to basically tell you you can't do this, that, and the other, which makes absolutely no sense. Some of it.
Thank you.
Some of it I get from a business major, but at the same time, a lot of it just is just designed to keep control of everything, and that's basically to protect their money as well. So, but always.
Thank you, Ms. Mona.
You're welcome. And this isn't the first time I'm feeling control. And that's what, and just to add, I'm sitting up here and I'm listening to all of this, and I was, when Tara, not Tara, hey Tara, by the way, when Do Not Obey said, you know, if you've been living in this world I've been living in, I thought back way to being like the age of 5 and went to the circus and different rules and just playing all in my head. It's just the way it is. And hopefully, you know, we can get more people to wake up and see it. But, you know, when critical thinkers start speaking, their channels get attacked and they get lied on by a lot of people. So, you know, learn from my mistakes. Because you can't wait. Some people don't want to be woke up. Some people are really afraid to be awake.
Because it changes everything in their reality. Some, like you said, some people are so comfortable in said reality that any little change to it, like YouTube, got people going crazy. I'm sitting here like, okay, I knew this was going to happen. Now what are we going to do? How can we work through this? How can we work with this control system? Because I've been working in this control system since like you said, around 5. I mean, I would say probably around in elementary school. I've always been different. I've seen things different. I never ran and got the new next iPhone, the Jordans. I never was in a phase, the craze, the, Popeye's chicken. Like, y'all see the Popeye's chicken sandwich? That's another form of control. It's too much going on, man. Me?
And when?
My birthday, June 26th. I'm a Cancer, baby.
Girl, me too. Me.
Yep.
June 23rd.
Amen.
What's your rising sign?
What, my rising sign?
Yeah. You know what it is?
I'm not sure. I know you're more, good at that, I believe, than me. I think my moon is Mars, though.
Okay. All right. See,
That I can tell you.
that was just, you sounded like me for a second. I wouldn't be surprised if you did a natal chart reading.
Say that one more time. I can't hear you.
I said you were sounding like me for a minute. I said, and I'm a double Scorpio, so I said I wouldn't be surprised if you get your natal chart read, that you might have some Scorpio in you.
Well, I may need to get that read, baby. I've never done that before. I've studied it on my own, but
it's different from everybody. That's why you call me the brain. Like I've always thought, like I can't. My thoughts be so far out there. Sometimes I would never share some of them thoughts on YouTube. Like,
me neither.
You know me and how deep I can get because I know people just aren't ready for it.
Some of my best friend knows me, but there's some things that I would love to talk to her about, but it'll scare her because she's opposite. She's stuck in that reality of the world they want us to be in, and I'm sitting on the outside trying to pull her out. But some people are just stuck. Some people are stuck by choice and then stuck because they don't know. This is way beyond YouTube. Like, this is way beyond YouTube.
Hold on. Now, I did look this up, you guys. I looked over it was so shocking to me, but then it was like, no, because this all in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in the Bible, and it's like, darn, the more that people try to say that the Bible is not real, the more that I live, the more that I see that it's being confirmed.
The Bible is real.
And then when
there's stuff that's added and took out. It's real.
Yeah, it's real. You know what I'm saying? And then to see, like, I'm like, darn, how am I finding under YouTube changing their rules and regulations? And you got a Christian a guy talking about Christian channels, and he was hot as fish grease. You know what I'm saying? He had an accent, but he was like, I'm American. Like, you ain't taking, you know what I'm saying, what I'm supposed to do. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's already hard enough to get people from Facebook to, I'm even afraid to even say it that way. I don't want the video to get, nabbed.
Hold up. You said the man was hot as fish grease. I was just up here to Matt. Did he have like a southern accent or something? Southern accent?
He sounded like he was like from the islands or something.
From the islands. Dang. People are hot. It's crazy.
No, I watched people from, we have somebody actually, from India that's in here. It's affecting Indian
Japan.
There's people from China. They even said that it was going to start affecting people that speak Hindu.
What?
Yeah, girl, but you gotta read line. This is what I read. You have to read line by line by line by the new rules. It ain't no joke. Now, the other part that I was trying to explain to everybody that is a very big deal. It says something about actors. Basically, they're stating that us as YouTube creators, we are actors, right? Because we come on screen. They coming after the negative actors, people that are coming on, which I believe that was a way to rectify the beef sector. They're calling them actors.
I mean, but let's think about it this way. I mean, in all talk, can we not get rid of the beef censoring? Like, is that not the most ridiculous thing on YouTube? People sitting up arguing back and forth, and people watching them actually believing that these arguments are sincere, truthful, and genuine, when everybody can see that they're just doing it for clicks and views and money. And most of them are black, and that's the most disgusting part to me. Like, I got caught up in this beef sector, and YouTube can do, the black community at large can do without the beef sector on YouTube. It's the most ridiculous thing. It absolutely is. And if that's all you got to offer to YouTube, and this is Lorna saying that, I'm not speaking for Nicole, and I'm not speaking for Do Not Obey, but y'all can call me bougie if you want. But if that's all you have to offer to the world is arguing with this back and forth, when you can do that shit outside your front door, then you should not be on YouTube. And I believe that everybody has craft, talent, everybody has a brain, everybody has something valuable that you can add to society. But when you come on here to beat and you just want to take the easy way out, the most messiest way out, not even thinking about people's lives that you're ruining. Like, I can tell y'all that has happened to me. I mean, in my real life, to affect my real life, since I've been on this YouTube shit, and the reason why I don't even F with it like that, but I don't even need no video sympathy, because that ain't never been me. We can do without the beef section. Find something else to do. They should shut all them channels down. Every last one of them, from Tracy to Brother, Preacher, whatever his name is, all of them. It's disgusting.
And then on the opposite side of that, then we can go to the Bible. And if you think about it, we know, well, I know who controls the world, and I know it's not God. So when Nicole said that she's seeing everything that's happening in the Bible kind of happening on YouTube, it's because his plan is in control. I mean, he's going to take religion out. He wants to remove Hindus, you know, the people that are very spiritual. He wants to remove people that are bringing light, you know, in a sense. They're going to go after the negative channels, but then they're going to circle around and take out the people that are speaking too. And then we're going to have these dumb channels. And then it's just going to be, I don't even know how YouTube is going to look a year from now, to be honest.
I can tell you what I think it will look like. I think that it's going to look like Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, all this stuff that's on the cable channels.
The Truman Show.
You know, all of that. I think that will be on there. No, you know, no hate to, you know, any of those that they're going to shove all the celebrities and stuff down your throat. Disney, you know, all of that, and get rid of, you know what I'm saying? Us natural human vloggers.
Yep, they're going to have TV back on YouTube.
Started with you in front of a camera with your hair nappy and boogers in your nose and scratching your armpits and shit, saying, does this work? Hi, you know, okay, I made this video. Hi, my name. That's how it was. It was natural. Yep. It was human. It was a human being. A real, true human being. Women coming on saying, I was in love. A man saying, I really love this woman. Or a young boy saying, how do I tell my mother I'm gay?
Yep.
Can somebody please help me? And then the camera go off. But it was real. It wasn't fake. It was real. It was real.
Everything I used to put on YouTube was real.
They're suppressing us faster. I don't know if they're running out of time. You know, I hate that. I don't. Let me not say that, because I'm gonna quit saying religion stuff.
They running out of money. They running out of money.
They're running out of money, but spiritually, I'm saying they're running out of time as far as controlling.
Hold on. This is the other thing, though, too. YouTube there's nothing else like YouTube. Number one, nothing. Where you can go on a site for free and upload all your bull crap. If you're smart, you can upload all your bull crap, have secret channels nobody know about, and you store all you and your family stuff. Okay? Now their bandwidth is getting larger and larger and larger and larger. You know how much it takes for them to keep this strong, to keep it going, and for it not to break down. So that's a problem too. So I know they mad, the FCC and whatever the hell their names are. You know, can you imagine how much storage the beef channels have? I'm just saying.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
Girl, you know, I've been waiting to say that since I said you beef. I've been warning you, mother, for a long time about this beef sector. Y'all done up the church's money for everybody.
I tried to warn too.
Didn't nobody want to listen, and they think they okay. Oh, it's a lot of them. Go on Reddit. Go on Reddit. Go on Reddit and read. Go on Reddit and go into the. Just Google a question or something and put Reddit behind it. And look at
Tell them, Nicole.
When the white folks is scared and the Indians is scared and the Chinese scared, you better get scared too.
That's why, hence the Japanese video. Like they went, like, y'all, I wish I could, I'm gonna have to send this to you so you can use it. You can have it. I want you to have it. I'll send you the link later on.
Where I'm gonna put it? I ain't got YouTube no more to store my shit. No.
You know what I mean, though. Not to like maybe to show it
we ain't got nowhere
before it's.
Girl. I'm gonna tell you what they doing. This, and y'all tell me if you think I'm wrong. And I think because you know I like technical stuff. And I'm sorry if y'all don't. I'm not ignoring anybody in the comments. I love all y'all. Thank you, Tara. Now let me just say this again. This is very important. Okay. Tara, check your private, check your text messages. YouTube has now changed their rules and regulations. We might as well start the practice now, okay? If you use multiple emojis, it's going to be considered as spammy. If you get considered as spammy, you will not receive a warning. They are going to take they're going to ban you from YouTube. They're going to reduce your access to your Google account. And they might just go ahead and take it. So you don't know if they're going to go all the way back and you've been doing smiley kisses and kicking up legs. And that's the biggest question because they didn't answer that. But I kept reading and they said they can, and they will, and it ain't nothing you can do. So people might have to remove their boxes. I don't know how far this is gonna go, but I know YouTube is a lot smarter than that. If your channel has already had a pistol towards it and they wanted to get rid of you, those channels I would suggest that you remove. When you go onto your beta and you look, if you're a channel that is monetized, it got a line through the S sign, get rid of that video ASAP. If you have a child in the background and you end up talking about something, get rid of the video.
Oh, Miss Nicole, can I ask you a question on the child thing?
No, go ahead, babe.
Okay, so look, you know how they have all these like the A spam. Oh, I shouldn't have said their name. You know who I'm talking about? Like the people that family channels, like the big family channels.
You're getting hit the hardest, honey.
Yeah, I seen that. Like for real. Like they're taking them down because they use their children to make money.
Even the knitting channels are getting hit. When white folks start getting scared, I'm just saying, you know, it's a problem. No offense to my Caucasian content.
No, but speak it.
And you know, but I blame this shit on the beef channels. And there's white channels, Chinese, they just doing it in a different way. Y'all came on here yelling and cussing, doxing people. They had to find a way to protect people. You can have private people's information. You cannot take something from Facebook or Instagram and put it on there with malicious intent. They are being held liable for illegal intent. And also YouTube said they will sue your ass. They will sue you. They will sue Nicole Reloaded. They will sue Mona Simone. They will sue you. They will sue Larry Nelson. They coming. I rebuke that in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. But I'm saying they said that they will sue us.
I'm really from the hood.
What you say? What you say? You gonna fall out on the floor?
Look, I don't go to court. I ain't going.
Girl, shut up. No, girl, people gonna have lawsuits and liens against their ass. I ain't do that. Girl.
I'm talking about a whole other situation.
Girl, I didn't cuss somebody.
My bestie demon came out.
Girl, I didn't cuss the nigga out on here. Girl, I'm going to jail. Girl, it's over for me. They said even, girl, I said shit, deleted videos too. And it was like, somebody was like, no, not those, but the private and unlisted ones. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, because let me tell you what I did. I had removed a video that was, I mean, I guess you could, it was in response to a beef type situation. And so I had responded, you know, in self-defense and showed some text messages and whatnot. But after like a week, you know, when I knew the person who I wanted to see and saw it, I removed it because I never try to make money off these videos. That's why I hide a lot of the videos where I've had to respond in an unkind way to some of these folks on YouTube. But so I deleted the video, like removed it. Like I don't have a reason to keep it. I'm not trying to make money off of it like that. And this person went and tried to report. I guess they had saved the URL, and they tried to report a video that I no longer had online.
Oh,
and you sent me this thing that somebody tried to do a copyright claim on, but we noticed that you no longer have the video. Like what kind of stalker is?
Oh, but honey, I'm telling you, they doing that. They doing that now. It don't matter. That's why, you know, the one that they called the whatchamacallit, I'm surprised. I think that's why she going, you know, she going hard as hell. I think she going really hard as hell. She like, I'm gonna show everybody what I can do. And, you know, I ain't, you know, if I'm going out with a bang, you know what I'm saying?
What?
No, girl, I will talk about that later. I don't want that lady. I don't want her to use her last 39 or what, 31 days on my ass. No, no.
No, but I really think that, listen, I've been watching YouTube since 2008, right? Like hardcore, like I'm just a nerd. This year has been, to me, the most stressed out, weird, Twilight Zone, demonic acting year, like these past 2 years on YouTube. And I think all of this did bring attention to kickstart what we're seeing now. I'm not saying anybody particular or anybody particular channels, but I can say from what I've seen, to me, is enough to bring attention when we didn't need to have it like that. You know what I mean? Like a lot of attention got brought because of these people fussing and fighting. They put a spotlight on it.
Email me your number.
Oh, no, I didn't, sis. I can't see.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the comment section, he said, email me your number.
Did he just say?
LarryTheLawyer74@gmail.com.
Okay, brother, I'm about to. You don't want to come on the thing. It's easier. Okay, hold on, brother. I'm about to email you. I can't keep up with all this. Y'all know I only have two people in my chat. It'd be me and Tara, and then Mona fall out the bushes or Tracy. So I'm not used to actually interacting with people this much. Okay, hold on. And Mona laughing. You supposed to say that ain't true. You have 4 people. Thanks, Mona. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you just a second ago, you had over 20 people in the chat. Right now, it says there's 18 people in the chat.
Oh, I'm balling.
Yeah. See, they since you got to realize, they act like they hate me, but they really love to hate me, and they're my biggest fans. So even though they left, doesn't mean they quit watching. They're still here. So thanks for the views. Sorry,
yeah,
take it down to 4. They went and got a couple of their haters. Girl, I'm over here talking. I think she talking about this. So, you know.
Okay, let me see.
Love and light.
Okay, you said email him the phone number?
Yeah, Larry the Lawyer. Let me scroll back up. LarryTheLawyer74@gmail.com.
Oh, Larry. Why you gotta be different? Larry's spoiled. Making it seem like I got 7 phones. Why you can't just click on the link, nigga? Click on the link, Larry. You probably naked anyway.
Larry, be on YouTube naked.
Oh Lord, hold on. Okay, I found him. Now I gotta do all this other stuff. Larry, why you just can't call? Larry, you got my phone number in here. He probably deleted it. He was like, F Nicole.
Y'all are shitty.
Larry gonna have fun with this. I knew them demons was going to hell, and I hope that they burn down all YouTube. I'm sorry, Larry. It's not funny, but I can't even. Is Harley Q in here? Hey, daughter. How you doing? That's my daughter's daughter over there, Harley Q. Sis, okay. Look, okay. I gotta tell her this because I don't know if she's gonna go back and look and see and listen to everything we've been talking about. But look, YouTube has changed. Hey, Rockwell, they're changing their YouTube is changing their rules and have changed their rules and their regulations due to their lawsuit. One of the biggest things that you need to be concerned about is you're going to have to stop people from using emojis in your chats, including your moderators. Okay? If you don't do that by December 10th, 2019, they're going to consider those moderators, the people in your chat, even including yourself and other people chats, as I don't know the exact word, but severe. 2019? Yes, December 10th, 2019. December 10th, 2019. As severe spammers. And it's due to what happened with the Al-Qaeda, where the guy got his head cut off and all of that. And you mix all of that together with the beef channels and blah, 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 blah. But one of the things that can get your channels, one of the things that can get not only your channel taken down, they're not just taking your channel, they're going to take away your whole Google access period, to where you can't get on Google no more, period. They're going to, your Google Play access, your Gmail account. No, you can't have your pictures of the puppies or when you was at the Auntie's cookout. No, that's gone. They're going to block. No, that's the worst case. That's the worst case scenario. But there has been, when I did the research, these were Caucasian people that lost their channels. So much money with Google, and if they just had, they need their money back. Took all my stuff that I bought, like that's a lot of money. They don't care. They don't know how to handle it. They taking y'all out. They might be exposing themselves to a lawsuit. They're already being sued. They're already being sued. They already had $175 million. I mean, I thought that YouTube could take 175 million. Yeah, you assume they could take that long. No, apparently they can't. I'm just letting y'all know. I can't wait till it's my turn when I get to Google and for the whole situation. I'm not trying to make y'all paranoid. I'm just letting y'all know what I read. I gave y'all a white content creator. I gave you a Cuban or real finance. Y'all couldn't see him, but he was fine ass dude, and he was shaking his dreads and shit. And he was looking like he was paranoid. He like, they coming to get. And then I gave you another dude. You know what I'm saying? They coming. Look, it's over. No more emojis. You can't be doing all that shit. Y'all can try and test it out and see if you get banned, and then well, I'm on your Google account. My phone number is in there. You're not going to be able to call me. I don't know if they're going to go that far, but they already have. With select few, they've been testing people out. And if my channel gets taken down, they also said channels that already been knocked down, there's a list of those too. So I don't know. Y'all know any hookup with any big YouTubers, call them and see. Why you think the big YouTubers and them are not talking about this?
I want to know why they're not. Do you think they know and they're just kind of like, I
they know. Yes, they only allow certain few, and they know the niggas ain't watching.
Yeah, well, that's what's wrong with us now in the world. We need to start opening our eyes and look. Never mind.
I'm just saying, that's why I said, let me say something. They mess around and shoot my channel down, but look, y'all all been warned. So it is what it
You're
is.
the only person that I've heard actually talk about this around this sector.
Mine and people that try to give out legit factual information to kind of help people and help people grow and evolve. How come they never got the highest views? We got very low views.
Well, see, the thing is though, let's just see, because if these people are not there to survive, right? I mean, there's going to be a whole bunch of ads. So let's see who really got good content. I'm ready for the challenge. Let's think of the positive things, because they did it before. We just need to know how to curve our words. I mean, not like that. I'm sure we can say God, but we can't say God. We can't say God, don't like the president and stuff like, with the HAT word and F him and stuff like that. We just gonna have to really speak. We're gonna have to get gangster the way we speak, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to have to get kind of carnival, but kind of use different words to mean different things. And who's better at using slang and making up words than us?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're survivors.
Go back to gibberish. Be like, I got that I got another go to the trunk and all that. Remember we used to talk like that?
I was watching Armand earlier, and even when it came to like certain words, like
he's not saying it.
STD or like a feminine body product, he would kind of say it like in a funny way, and I noticed that he would never say it as clear as his other speech. And I was like, okay, he's been reading the rules, must have. Because certain words you're not allowed to say.
You can't.
It's sensitive, and it shows that you have more adult content, and the advertisers aren't going to want to advertise on your channel because they like advertising to children.
Well, why do you think that he got rid of his color background?
What'd you say?
Why do you think that he got rid of his graffiti color background? We can't have none of that stuff no more. You got thumbnail for it look like it's a kid to pick it up. Get rid of it, or they're gonna put your channel down.
So you're saying that anything that's bright, colorful, nice, they're gonna take it down because it attracts kids?
No, not bright and colorful. If it looks like a child would be attracted to it.
Oh, okay.
13 years old.
Okay.
If you butt naked and you got a big old teddy bear, no.
I feel you on that.
I don't know the ins and outs. We have to think about that. This is going to be a robot. How is this robot going to perceive us? You know what I'm saying?
Well, robots don't have feelings, so
right.
Got to start there.
I mean, my thick brown lips might be a trigger for the computer. I don't know.
The way we speak can be a problem for the computer. I'm just saying.
I agree.
Because I can use my Siri or use my voice command, and some of the words I say, it won't even pick up. It's like it doesn't understand my language.
No, it don't. My remote control don't understand me neither. I'll be like, shit, never mind.
But my friend that is not like me, she can talk however she want all day, and my phone, that thing won't do its thing. I'm like, wow, does it not understand me?
Wait a minute, let me put my glasses on. What does the chat say? Where are my glasses at? What does that say? Rockwell says, so it's back to basically, slavery. Oh,
but it's a worldwide slavery. It's more of a worldwide control. It's not just focused just on us. It's going to be control for the people who are like-minded. So it's really not going to matter to me, I don't think, as far as color. It's more like if you speak, of spirituality.
Larry, email me your phone number and let me add you on three-way with Mona. That would be easier. Shit. Let me see. I got Larry's phone number. Did you change your phone number, brother? Larry gonna come. I bet you Larry gonna say, I'm so glad this shit happened. And I hope all you niggas burn it down.
Y'all better not get me in trouble.
Okay, Larry, I got your phone number. Hold on, Mona. It took me an hour to find his phone number. His ex-wife don't answer the phone. morning, Larry. How are you doing?
Oh my gosh, you called me. How you doing?
Oh, I found your phone number. Why didn't you just say, call me, Nicole? You know you got my phone number.
Well, I didn't know if you still had it or not, because I got a new phone, so yours wasn't saved in my new one, so.
Oh, so you deleted my phone number, so I should hang up on you, and you call me back so I can say you have my phone number.
Oh, you're so bad. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right. How you feel about, did you get an understanding what I was trying to explain about the new rules?
Yeah, but I was looking at it from a different perspective.
Well, that's good. That now.
Well, check this out. I was thinking about the Jay Wilsons of the world who him and Tracy argue every day. They're doctors. I mean, you know, and I'm not against either one of them because both of them are cool with me. But you know, they're going at each other every day. But I look at a bigger picture. They know that Jay's friends are going to watch. Jay's friends are going to support him. Tracy's friends are going to support him, and they're going to make money off talking about each other every day. They're not going to bust a grape. Tracy's not going to go to his house. Jay's not going to go to her house. Or whatever. It's just a money thing. But I want to know how long will this go on? Because what about the VSs of the world who got there and said I molested my daughter? Who said Jay Wilson molested kids? Who said Sean Brother molested kids? Who said 5 years old don't get raped by a grown man?
Oh Lord, be careful what you say. I told you. Oh, Larry.
The same one that tried to take my wife from me.
Oh Lord Jesus, wait. Look.
Cutting me out of her picture.
Wait, I don't want that. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm.
Hey, I love you guys, but I'm about to get in the chat, okay?
Thank you, honey. It's about to get raw, girl. Call the police.
I know. I'm neutral. I don't even jump down in the comments. Like a lot of people don't. Well, they know who I am now, but I'm gonna go back in the bushes, as they say. Okay.
Yeah, give me. Well, pray
out,
for me.
baby.
Give me a security guard, girl. Oh Lord, Larry Nelson and Mona at the same time. What I'm supposed? I'm just playing.
I'm just making sure we talking about the same person. Wow.
Okay. Wait, I don't want her coming for me. I'm innocent. And I can hear you, but hold on. Can you guys hear Larry Nelson? Because you sound like you all, that you got your mouth, the phone inside your mouth. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you sound kind of not muffled, but like your lips is. Oh Lord Jesus Christ! No, that sounds worse. Okay, say that again. Yeah, sound like that.
Yeah. Okay. What I was going to say is this, and I know that this may be a little different, going left field what you're saying, but because of the VSs of the world who's tried to brand me as a child molester.
Move your lips back from. Don't talk directly in the phone. Because my house phone really is really good. You don't have to talk like that. This ain't, you help pay for this. Remember, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. You don't have to talk.
Is this better? Because I got some.
Yes, talk like that. Don't talk directly into the phone. Just talk.
Okay, I was going to say, because of the
there you go.
I'm surprised, and hear me out when I say this. I'm not talking about me doing this, okay? But I'm so surprised that somebody, because of horrendous lies that she said against me and other people, I'm surprised somebody has tried to take her life.
Oh Lord Jesus, you're gonna have this woman try to kill me. $5,000.
Well, and the reason I say that is because, and I want to say this to the people who listen, I'm not an advocate for taking somebody's life. That's not how I'm raised.
Oh Lord, we don't advocate for, but I don't want VS coming after me. Shit. Oh Lord, we don't advocate. Okay. Okay, but Larry, you like me, right? I ain't no punk, but I'm not trying to rumble in the jungle with this woman. Girl, shit. Girl, she like the underdog.
Let me say it like this, okay? And I hope you and your viewers and listeners can hear this, okay? There are no gangsters on YouTube, okay? You know what I'm saying? Then before you come in, there are no gangsters on YouTube. Everybody, 100% of the time, will do nothing but make video after video after video about a person. You've not seen one time somebody roll up on the other person and say, now see it now. Nobody's a gangster on YouTube. Jay Wilson's not a gangster. Tracy's not a gangster. 5A's not a gangster. King Jazz is not a gangster. All these big YouTubers and nobody YouTubers that you at least have heard of. What's his name? Let me just finish this one point. There's a guy on YouTube named, they call Rick Reed, the governor or something like that.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
He called my name out the blue one day because I said there's no gangsters on YouTube, and he started cussing me out. I'll roll up on you, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. And I made a video afterwards and said, I wish you nothing but the best, grow your page, because I saw, see, what happens is if you call out certain YouTubers' names, your page grows. And he's just trying to throw himself into a beat. Let me just jump into a beat. That's not how YouTube works. And that shows you how silly black YouTubers become, where everybody want to talk about the other one. But I dare them to go into that person's face. You will never see BS in public when somebody she's talked about. You will never see BS do the video for her car. You will never see BS on her porch. She will be in that kitchen with the voodoo dolls, making them stupid videos, talking about other people in the privacy of her own room. If she ever steps foot out, God forbid, somebody's going to see her, she'll get her head knocked completely off. Okay, that's right.
Oh, Lord.
What I was going to say,
Larry, Larry, we need to pray for you, Larry.
On YouTube. Hold on, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, but
Gangsters on YouTube.
I feel like Larry just hit me.
I slightly disagree, and I don't necessarily say that it's gangster in a way that that person deserves to kind of. When I was being attacked and I was being lied on, and people, especially in my darkest hour after I tried to end my life and spent a week in a loony bin, while people were out here lying on me and saying this and that about me, I promise you, if I had any of their addresses in that moment, and I'm not saying that that's the best thing to do, I'm still the girl with the 7 degrees, so it's probably the dumbest thing that I can do. But in that moment, had I had any of their details and locations, I probably would have popped up on a few of them. And that's real talk. So you can't always say that not everybody online is quote unquote gangster, because some of us will bring it to your front door. Some of us will go out like that. Because some of y'all really, 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 really fuck across the line, especially when y'all be trying to come to people's houses, send people to people's houses. If it's going to be me or you, I guarantee it's going to be you. That's why I keep my guns. That's why I move the way that I move. That's why I don't really get messed up with none of these people in real life. Because some of us really will bring it to your front door. So don't always bank on that all of us, internet actors and beepers, and some of us don't really move like that.
Well, can I elaborate on that real quick? A while ago, and I'm sure Nicole saw it. I had a guy on here wearing purple wigs and purple lipstick talking about me every video. Every single video he talked about me.
How do you know his lipstick wasn't pink? How do you know his lipstick wasn't pink?
Because the picture showed light purple. Light purple.
Leave Carolina alone.
Yeah, well, anyway, what happened was he would talk about me every day, and I said, man, leave my name out of your mouth. I mean, you made your page, God bless you, leave me alone. And it's not that it's agitating like that, but who wants to go online and then somebody's name got you going viral? Just stupid. They talk about me, call me bull good and bad boy and this and that. And finally, hey, you know what I'm gonna do?
Was talking about you?
Oh yeah, oh my God, every day. So what I did was I came across 15 pictures of them, and I just said, you know what? From now on, if I'm bully, you're gonna be Porch Monkey. I'm gonna call you Porch Monkey. I already interviewed your mama, and she said she's thinking of getting on her basement.
Girl.
And I said, from now on, you're gonna be Porch Monkey, and I'm gonna post some pictures on my community feed. When I did that, he went crazy because he ain't got his picture. So when I posted his pictures, take my pictures down now. I'm living. I'm so angry. I said, no, talk to me like a man. Talk to me like a man. You can live LGBT all day. So you're a man. Talk to me as a man. I don't want to hear that bull crap. Okay, you're not a soprano. So stop talking like you got a soprano voice. Talk to me like a man. And you know what happened? After I started posting this, well, see, if you want more bees, to get the bees, you gotta have some honey. Or whatever. I have to know what like Caroline, but you do have a point. Yeah, but it's coming at you, and you weren't coming at him, and he started it, I guess. Well, his page is made on doing reads and talking about people, and the thing is, sweep around your own front door. He wasn't prepared. He was prepared to call me fat boy until I posted pictures that I lost the weight. He was prepared to call me booger until he realized, no, far from that. He was prepared to do all that until I posted his pictures and was like, oh shoot, I'm ugly. How can you call Tracy all these? No, wait, check this out. How can you call Tracy and I'm not in their beef? All he is, when he has no hair on his head. I posted the pictures he reframed. You can't do that. You can't duck somebody. That's like the person who was a barber want to talk about your hair and his hair is nappy. Wow. So he wasn't prepared.
Well, apparently you didn't listen to the new rules and regulations, Larry, did you?
And I watched Caroline. I think I may still be subscribed, but I somehow missed all of that. I guess my YouTube algorithms were working for me, and they know I don't like me. So I always catch his shows where he's like talking about reality TV or something, celebrity gossip. But I missed the entire thing. I feel bad though that I had to hear all that. But what I'm here for it. Every day I had to hear this man talking about me. You so fat, and he got his people, Larry, his supporters don't talk about me. I don't talk about him. So, that's YouTube. I don't care about that. Right. But I'm like, dude, just leave my name out of your mouth. So when I realized that this ain't working, I can fight fire with fire. So what I did was I got 15 of his pictures, including one of his so-called lovers who sent me a video about them messing around or whatever. Yeah, I'm a dirty Negro. I'm a dirty Negro. You don't keep on calling me fat. My exes probably never will do that to me because, for one, my exes know how crazy I am in real life, so they know not to ever cross me. But I could not imagine. But I don't do stuff like that. See, that's why I don't let cameras into the bedroom. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so grimy. But you know what though? Anytime, and listen, this is nothing anti-LGBT, but just hear what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, so Lord, Larry.
Anytime a man will sit there and post pictures of him wearing purple wig, purple lipstick, holding sideways looking grimy, surely he will
Shut up. Shut up. Okay, Okay.
He ain't got no moral.
No, wait, hold on. Look, Larry, no, Larry, I'm trying to, Larry, did you read the title to the, Larry. Oh, Lord Jesus, help me, Lord. Oh, Lord, get him, Mona, do something with him.
There though, they were like you attacked him as a person while he was attacking your accomplishments or details around your life, but not necessarily you as a person. And then Larry, you kind of went at him or her. I don't know disrespect. I don't know how Caroline identifies, but you went. He's a man. It was like you was not playing around. Like in a way, I can respect it, but at the same time, like I see all sides.
Lord.
So, this
Rockwell, that emoji sucks. It's just one little punk ass emoji. Wow. That shit don't even look right.
Okay, can I respond to that? I'm gonna play with you online. No. Can I respond to that one real quick, sis? There's an old saying in the streets: all is fair in love and war. Okay, if you swung and punched me in my face, and I decided to shoot you, you can't say I was unfair. It's just I just went to another tactic in war. Okay, when a man talking about you online and people, listen, I'm in Illinois. When I got people in California calling and texting me, guess what Caroline said about you, and they don't know me, he don't know me, this is a war. So if this is what you want to do, if I have to interview your mama who's tired of you.
Oh, Lord. Larry.
Yes, it's what I'm going to send me through email.
Okay. Larry, I'm putting the phone out. I'm putting the phone in the dog cage. Larry, Did you hear what I was talking about, the new rules to YouTube?
Yes, I did, but we was talking about a beef.
But wasn't nobody talking about no. We were talking about the rules, how it was gonna affect how. I told you, shut up, Mona. Mona laughing. That shit's not funny.
Let me just say this one last thing, okay?
You know what, Larry? I thought that you cared about me. Now, God damn, we were talking about the rules. I thought you was gonna. I knew you was gonna drag somebody, but I didn't know you was gonna drag a whole generation of people. Why you do that to me? You know I only got 2 subscribers. Why you do that shit to me, Larry?
Look, all I'm trying to say is you got to be careful when you try to talk about people, because if they come back with a better or harder read than you, then all hell breaks loose. You got to be prepared if you're talking about people day and night, aka BS. There's somebody.
Oh Lord Jesus, you keep saying the woman's name.
And I can say this, okay, because it's not true that I would do this, okay. I had 2 people approach me and told me, you give me X amount, I would personally go to Virginia and handle her.
Oh Lord, we don't advocate violence on this town. Nigga, you ain't hear shit that I said about this video about what YouTube is doing, did you? We could have took it to Instagram. You're not taking my channel down with you. You know what? You need to get beat. Ooh, Larry, if I ever see you in person, I'm just, ooh.
Hey, me and the preacher was supposed to fly out there. You see what happened with me and him?
Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm gonna buy Jay Wilson some lip gloss. And then y'all, you can't do that.
I'll buy Jay Wilson some lip gloss.
Yeah.
He wears lip gloss?
No, he needs some. He be talking. We gotta keep his lips nice.
Oh.
He said he can get all the women. See, Larry, when you call the devil jump in and then I want to be messy, get your ass off the line, Larry.
Why gotta be devil messy?
Right. Why the angels can't get a little?
Okay, this is an example of what you don't do after December 10th of 2019.
Yeah, this whole last 30 minutes of this show is what you do.
Okay,
help me.
I'll comment on your video, okay? The thing
about no, you didn't say you will comment on it. See, that's how you know you ain't shit, Larry. You ain't shit.
I think you were loud.
I'm sorry. I said I love you, Larry. You know you cook cookies on Sundays. That's what I said.
Brown-eyed girl.
Are we talking about cookies and milk?
You know what?
I'm done. I can't even keep up with the comments.
A lot of these changes are coming to YouTube because of the doxing and beef. I just went and used my illustration as an example because a lot of people know me, including you, and knew what I went through or whatever. And a lot of this stuff is changing because a lot of black people get rich off YouTube. Not necessarily in the beef category, but a lot of companies get mad when black people get rich. That's just being realistic, okay? I believe the changes are coming because of African Americans.
Sort of like how they destroyed Black Wall Street and Rosewood and all these other towns where black people was prospering.
You know the white multimillionaire told me years ago? He said that true racism is not about where you eat at a restaurant or you working with me or this, that. True racism is if you live next door to me. Because when you live next door to a millionaire or live next door in the suburbs, that means you're financially next to me. So it's all about economics, okay? If I can make sure that your job is dilapidated where you don't live in the suburbs, I'm good. You can keep working at McDonald's. You can keep flipping burgers. You can keep being a manager.
Don't obey said backslip. Larry, somebody agrees with you. Okay, hold on. Let me explain something. Hold on. Because I knew the emoji thing was going to be a big deal. Okay? Listen to me, everybody. Let me state this again. Okay, on December 10, 2019, okay, if you spam, okay, I don't know how many emojis it means, what would be considered as spam. But I do know when you have the night bot, if you use more than 2 emojis, the night bot will consider you as spamming the chat. Okay? Y'all can do whatever you want to do. Y'all are grown. Okay? But on my channel, y'all not doing that shit. I done already been revoked. December 10th. Shut up, Larry. I love you, but shut the fuck up. December 10th, 2019. Okay? They said, now listen to me. The reason why I said the emoji part is the most important is because the people with that are using emojis are the ones that are getting banned from YouTube. They're getting banned. That means you cannot make a new Google account even under a new email. Now I don't know if that is true, but if it hit. That's one. There's the dude that I was playing said a white dude that got 2.5 million in his chat. About 30 people got banned. So listen to me, okay? They can just please. I'm trying to explain it, Mona. The best way that I know how. Okay. Now, if they take out your main, if Gmail takes out your main account, the one that has your passwords and your Play Store, right? You can make a new one, but how effed up is the rest of your stuff going to be? You're not going to be able to log in to your cell phones, your computers, if you are a Google user. So when I was reading down, I Googled a little bit, and somebody was like, well, somebody said, fuck Apple, they're forcing us to buy Apple. Then somebody said, I agree. I'm telling y'all, I'm trying to tell you, I don't know if this is 100% factual, but I do know that it was a YouTuber that had 2.5 million subscribers, and 30 of his main followers got banned. Okay, what are you confused about?
And I got like major screw face alert, like my face is so twisted right now. I'm trying to understand. So someone had commented, screw Apple. Apple's trying to force us to buy Apple, but we were talking about Google. Hey, they're trying to say that Apple has the back end of Google and is secretly controlling Google.
I don't know, sis. I don't know. I'm telling you, I seen a comment that said, I guess we're being forced to go to. Okay, the person that got kicked, the person that got banned, listen to me. The people that got banned out of this YouTuber that got and he was a Caucasian male, 2.5 or 3 million people, 30 of his, he was having a chat basically, like when you do contests or you do interactive lives where it says, put a smiling emoji if it's this answer, put a thumbs down if it's this, put a, you know what I'm saying, your tongue out emoji or whatever. It was, and people were putting emoji, and like 30 people in his chat. Not only did they get blocked, they got banned. I keep trying to tell y'all, I don't know if this can.
Google won't even let you log in with the iCloud address.
That's what I'm saying. You will be banned from, you might as well, if you get banned, you can't, your Gmail is gone. Your Gmail will be gone, is what I'm trying to explain. This is what happened to these 30 people. This was on a Caucasian male YouTuber with 2.5 million followers. And no, I didn't write his fucking name down. Shit, I just thought that y'all would trust me. What?
And this is for the people who listen to, including you two, okay?
And all of y'all putting stuff up here, I can't keep up.
How much do you think he made per video? How much do you think his checks are?
Whose checks?
$300 or $400 per video. His views are $1 million.
What, 2.5 million? No, not with the commercials and stuff, because his shit was advertised towards kids too. Yeah, he was. I looked him up. It looked like he made about $100,000 a year, estimated on the low end. Mona, it said that he was making $100K on the low end and $238K on the high end. So in the middle, you still making darn near about 80 grand, and you got sponsors. Come on now. You get what I'm saying? And the dude got sponsors of.
So what happens is now.
Oh Lord Jesus.
The messy effect of YouTube, okay? Now you have people who see this low dollar signs, low money like that, and their only way of achieving that is speech, arguing, talking about somebody else because they don't have no content that's interesting. Let me give you one quick illustration, okay? Please, Nicole, just hear this part out, okay? Nicole, you know as well as I do, I had the so-called evangelist get on here and talk about me. Nobody knew who she was. She came on here crying, telling Larry's gonna come to my house, being ready to beat me up, do this and that. And I'm in my yard barbecuing. She talked about me day and night. She talked about me day and night, got with VS. So he's gonna kill me. He even sent me a picture of his 12-inch peen.
Oh Lord, you gonna get the video knocked down. Larry, I've been one of your biggest Larry, don't nobody care about that big bitch. Oh Lord, help me, Lord. I'm done.
Now she talks about, let's talk about the President of the United States and Vice President Mike Pence. Nobody wants to hear that. She went from 900 viewers in 30 seconds talking about me live to barely 15 talking about the president. Big controversy sells. These people want to get paid. It wasn't that she had some person against me. She figured like, if I talk about him, I can get my numbers up. When VS started talking about T.S. Madison, T.S. Madison got 2, 3, 4, 500,000 followers. Why do you think she did that? That was because her numbers shot up because everybody wants to know who is T.S. Madison talking about that's talking about her. See what I mean? It's all about controversy. If VS just talking about life, you block her. Nobody wants to hear this. They want to hear controversy. Why do you think Jerry Springer was at one time the #1 show on TV? Because of the controversy. He's fighting on there. Jerry. You didn't care about that.
What you mean, Jerry? What you mean, Jerry?
The difference out because was it Jermaine Dupree had made a comment about the female rap industry right now, I guess, was lacking something for him. And he said that's because it just sounds like a bunch of strippers rapping. But Cardi, when she responded, she was like, it's up to the people. The people have to support, the other kind of stuff. And we have a lot of people walking around saying that we shouldn't be about drama. We should do the right thing. Claiming to hate me, saying that I'm about drama. But you're following people that are really about drama, that are actually causing drama. So I don't.
But you know what?
With that, I blame the people. I blame us. I blame us for deciding what we want to watch and what we want to get into because that's us fueling that. The reason why they're going to do more of that is because that's where they're going to make the dollar. Because once they start talking about the president, 15 views, ain't nobody want to hear about no intelligence. If you could actually make life changes about. Nobody wants to do that. So that's
and check this out.
People rule the world, so that's what they want. And
I got that thing. Hey, and I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna have to go to work. I'm gonna say this real quick, then I'm gonna have to go to work.
Oh no, Larry. You telling me you came over here and start, but you know I love you, Larry. Larry knows he can get away with.
I love you back, baby.
You get on my damn nerves.
But check this out.
Oh, shut up, Mona.
Check this out. When I first met Jay Wilson.
No, I got me a little booth. I got a little booth thing that's gonna be calling me at 7 o'clock.
Whatever, and go to YouTube. And I saw this black Rolling dude talking about me at night. And I'm like, what is this dude? So I emailed him like, man, what's the problem? Why are you discussing me? And once we talked about it, I thought it was cool. Once we get off the phone.
So what baldhead dude did you email? See, you be talking because you think you slick, you be talking fast. What baldhead dude did you email?
I said Jay Wilson.
Yeah.
Why you was smacking when you said it?
I'm sorry, shoot while I talk. Jay Wilson was talking about me on his live. And once we emailed and changed numbers, I'm like, man, why are you talking about me? He said, no, it's just an interest in self-talk. So I thought it was over with, right? As soon as we get off the phone, he gets right back on live. I just talked to Larry Nelson and Honey, and I'm like, what's going on? But he showed me something. I realized after I talked to him, after he went and told everything we talked about in private, this is what YouTube is. It's full of messy people with messy lives. They don't have to. Anytime you see a person on YouTube doing six or seven 1-hour videos a day, they have no life. This is their life. And some people are so lazy that they want to have a job. They figure if I can make a bunch of videos, I can make a bunch of money. Some people are lazy. Moms don't have nothing. I'm not monetized yet because I refuse to have my life.
You ain't monetized yet. You know why you're not monetized, Larry?
Catch me on video all day.
You know, he not monetized because he deleted his. I'm not gonna drag you, Larry.
I delete Facebook. I'm both because YouTube doesn't make me. I'm in front of my job. I'm not getting ready to clock in. It doesn't make me. But some people, that's with YouTube. I gotta make a video. I gotta do a read. I tell you what, if Susie ever go in public.
Oh Lord Jesus. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? Nicole, listen, I enjoy talking to you too. Nicole, I have to go to work. I do have a job. I will talk to y'all later, okay?
All right, $sign me on the Cash App. I want a double bacon cheeseburger from the restaurant I told you about.
Maybe give me some fruits and fried chicken too, all right?
No, you know what, Larry? You a cheap nigga. Bye.
I love you too.
I love you too. Bye. Cheap ass nigga. Oh Lord, Larry be cracking me. Larry, I'm tired of his ass. Girl.
I think we don't bought the sun up. When I called in, it was dark outside.
Girl, this is the first time I had 2 people on my chat. I don't know what to do with myself.
Okay, multitask.
Oh Lord Jesus. So if anybody has a rebuttal for Larry Nelson, good morning. I knew he was gonna come on here. He out of line. He knew he was going. I knew he was gonna come on here talking shit. But we were talking about the rules and the regulations, and my people in the chat like, wait, what we gonna do about emojis? Now, what I want them to know, though, I don't think that you have to stop using emojis totally. You know, I'm gonna have to go back and possibly find this guy's chat. But I'll give you an example. You know, you know what I'm saying, Mona. When there's a chat and people say throw the flag, throw up your. Not saying that you. Right, but this is coming from this. I heard that this has something to do with Russia. Yeah, okay. I remember one time I was in Tracy's chat, right? And they came in there spamming her, talking about Trump, 2020, Trump 2020, Trump 2020, Trump 2020, Trump 2020. So yeah, so we should all have some form of common sense. Rockwell is in there. She said, oh Lord, she talking about Larry. Talking about he got an interview. Girl. But I just want to, I don't know how to clarify. I wish I could, where I couldn't find an article that stated how many emojis you could use. I couldn't find an article that stated how many.
Oh, she was talking to Larry?
Girl, Larry, they don't like Larry over here. Well, Larry promised the interview, and Larry made me look like a fool. But we tried to tell the people that Larry, well, the guy didn't want to do the interview. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to retire and all that other shit. But it is what it is.
I miss that too. lot on YouTube.
Girl, you ain't missed nothing. You all right. Hold on.
That's unfortunate. But I'm glad y'all were able to still remain cool, you know. But sometimes business is business, and sometimes friends have to make business decisions.
Oh, here it is. Here go one. I got one for y'all. Here, Mona, I'm gonna talk to you. Let me turn this down.
There have been a few failed attempts at trying to compete with YouTube.
I watched so many videos.
One of them, quite a few years ago, I can't remember the full name. Blip Light. Can't remember the name of that one. Then there was VidMe. Remember VidMe? That was a pretty cool site. But it went down because they couldn't afford to pay for the bandwidth and storage. Think about this. Every minute, there are 300 hours of video uploaded to YouTube. Think about how much bandwidth and storage that takes. How are they to pay for that? Especially since advertisers have been leaving YouTube. What do they do? How do they pay for that? You know, yeah, they gather data about us, the same types of things that you saw in those association maps. Yeah, they gather data about us, but is it that valuable that they can pay for that much bandwidth and storage? It just really seems that YouTube is still a giant money pit for Google. There's going to be some point, because more and more people continue to use it. There's going to be some point where they're going to have to say, hey, we need to make money somehow. And there was a post someone had made on the Google product forum, but no, they don't call it that anymore. They call it the Google Community Forum, the YouTube part of the Google Community Forum. I left a link to this post in my last video, where someone had asked the question, what does commercially viable mean? And they didn't get any responses until today, but none of those are still from Google. And one of them is from a gold product expert, whatever that means. And they had mentioned, hey, maybe Google may do with YouTube, you know, what Flickr did. Maybe they'll set it up more like a Vimeo, where free accounts have a limited amount of videos they can have in storage on YouTube, and can use a limited amount of bandwidth, right? You know, maybe they'll set something like that up, and then have different packages that you can buy depending on how much you think you're going to upload and how much storage you're going to want. That would work. That makes sense. It'd piss a lot of people off, of course, but at least it would make more sense. You know, there are a number of people who try to say, oh, well, if all these people start leaving YouTube, they no longer make content on YouTube, that's going to hurt them so much. And I'm saying, is it? Would that really hurt them? 300 hours of video uploaded to a platform every minute? And you think it's going to hurt them to have less of that? You know, I just think that they need to figure out some way to pay for all of that bandwidth and storage. What do you think? Do you think that would be a good route for them?
All right.
How can they make YouTube something that brings in the money? How can they keep YouTube from being a money pit? Let me know in the comments. Thanks. Well, Google finally clarified their position about their upcoming terms of service. They replied to a number of people's tweets using their team YouTube account, and they said the following. To clarify, the commercially viable section is not about terminating an account because it's not making money, not in the YouTube partner program. It's about discontinuing certain features or parts of the service because they are outdated or have low usage. This does not impact creators or viewers in new ways. So basically, if they want to get rid of a part of YouTube.
Okay, hold on, you guys. This video was just uploaded to, hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have to, okay, hold on. I don't have to, I can play his voice normal because he's allowing you to use the video. He just uploaded this. Because people are tripping. This is the Caucasian YouTuber. His name is Kizmu, Kizzume. I don't know.
Well, Google finally clarified their position about their upcoming terms of service. They replied to a number of people's tweets using their team YouTube account, and they said the following. To clarify, the commercially viable section is not about terminating an account because it's not making money, not in the YouTube partner program. It's about discontinuing certain features or parts of the service because they are outdated or have low usage. This does not impact creators or viewers in new ways. So basically, if they want to get rid of a part of YouTube, they're not going to legally be in trouble. So you know how they removed the all activity tab, or they removed video responses or other things, you know. So they can remove these things without seeing any legal issues. So it's still not necessarily a good thing, because maybe they'll get rid of some features that everyone really likes, but they'll try to claim that it's not commercially viable or whatever. But at least it's not the doomsday kind of message that it seemed before. So I'm thankful for that. Anyway.
Okay. All right, hold on. I'm gonna play all his videos because they're short.
On December 10th, Google is going to be changing YouTube's terms of service in the United States to include the following. Terminations by YouTube for service changes. YouTube may terminate your access or your Google account's access to all or part of the service if YouTube believes, in its sole discretion, that provision of the service to you is no longer commercially viable. Commercially viable? What are they saying? Now, one interpretation could mean this is very trivial. It could be just something they're saying for legality purposes. The other interpretation is that anyone's channel who they deem to not be commercially viable enough could be terminated. That's kind of scary. Now, people have tried to reach out to Google about this, and Google has not given them any answers. Google is not getting any more specific about this. To me, this should be something that should be all over YouTube. People should be talking about it everywhere, but very few people have mentioned it yet. Maybe it's because the more trivial interpretation is the truth. Who knows, though? Well, Google finally clarified their position about their upcoming terms of service. They replied to a number of people's tweets using their team YouTube account, and they said the following. To clarify, the commercially viable section is not about terminating an account because it's not making money. Think about this. Every minute, there are 300 hours of video uploaded to YouTube. Think about how much bandwidth and storage that takes. How are they to pay for that? Especially since advertisers have been leaving YouTube. What do? How do they pay for that? You know, yeah, they gather data about us, same types of things that you saw in those association maps. Yeah, they gather data about us, but is it that valuable that they can pay for that much bandwidth and storage? It just really seems that YouTube is still a giant money pit for Google. And there's going to be some point, because more and more people continue to use it. There's going to be some point where they're going to have to say, hey, we need to make money somehow. And there was a post someone had made on the Google product forum. No, they don't call it that anymore. They call it the Google Community Forum, the YouTube part of the Google Community Forum. I left a link to this post in my last video.
Okay, the video that I'm about to play is of YouTuber Nerd Jackie. All of the YouTubers that I have provided to you within the last 4 audio clips have been of Caucasian YouTubers. I'm not saying that African American YouTubers don't have any power or their voices don't mean anything. But I am saying that if you have a Caucasian male YouTuber that is stating that their voice is being suppressed, then that means that all our voices are being suppressed. Let's just go ahead and keep it real. This is another content creator that is very, very concerned in regards to, this will explain for those that might have backgrounds that have childlike figures, anything. You know what kid toys look like. Shit, I don't have to explain it to y'all.
We absolutely needed to make this video. Before we begin, I want to mention 2 things. First of all, I love making YouTube videos. I absolutely love being a YouTuber, creating content and engaging with your brains. Second thing is, in this video, I'm going to be saying the words male and female quite a bit. Please take this as the traditional sense, and in no way is this discriminatory towards gender identity, so please bear with me. So as of January 2020, YouTube is going to go through major, mega, hyper, giga, huge changes that will negatively impact the craft, DIY, and artsy community. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but so far they haven't given us much information, and the person I talked to at YouTube mentioned some pretty scary things. So the question is,
well, Jackie, what's going on right now?
Recently, the FTC fined YouTube $170 million for collecting data on children. And thanks to that data, they were serving up ads that were tailored to the viewership of those kids. Mind you though, there's YouTube Kids, but the FTC doesn't necessarily take that into consideration. And if you're still confused, Bluebird on Twitter basically summed it up pretty nicely. Essentially, if YouTube thinks your content is aimed at kids, for example, if you use dolls, kids' toys, etc., they'll cut off personalized ads, and you won't be able to comment on videos, and you'll have minimum engagement with the creators, and the creators won't be earning anything, basically. Even though YouTube's policy is saying that they're aiming to go after channels that aim directly at kids' content, the category in which they are putting us all together is actually pretty frightening. One of the articles that I read from vidIQ says, by January 2020, any channels creating child-focused content such as nursery rhymes, learning games, slime stuff, gaming, walkthroughs, dress-up, and thousands of other topics must vary craft, DIY, and artsy community. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here, but so far they haven't given us much information, and the person I talked to at YouTube mentioned some pretty scary things. So the question is,
well, Jackie, what's going on right now?
Recently, the FTC fined YouTube $170 million for collecting data on children. And thanks to that data, they were serving up ads that were tailored to the viewership of those kids. Mind you though, there's YouTube Kids, but the FTC doesn't necessarily take that into consideration. And if you're still confused, Bluebird on Twitter basically summed it up pretty nicely. Essentially, if YouTube thinks your content is aimed at kids, for example, if you use dolls, kids' toys, etc., they'll cut off personalized ads, and you won't be able to comment on videos, and you'll have minimum engagement with the creators, and the creators won't be earning anything, basically. Even though YouTube's policy is saying that they're aiming to go after channels that aim directly at kids' content, the category in which they are putting us all together is actually pretty frightening. One of the articles that I read from vidIQ says, by January 2020, any channels creating child-focused content such as nursery rhymes, learning games, slime stuff, gaming, walkthroughs, dress-up, and thousands of other topics must very clearly label any videos as being aimed at kids. The ability to enable comments and notifications will also be removed. One of the things I want to focus on is how broad the idea of what child-focused means. If you see in there nursery rhymes, it does make sense. Learning games and dress up, yes, those make sense. But then when you put in slime-type videos, we're starting to get into the territory of DIYs and craft, which means that some of your favorite channels like Mariah Elizabeth and Delightful fall into the category of child-appealing content. And when I asked my contact at YouTube, what does that mean? It means that we have to completely change our topics. And just to give an example, when I asked about my background right here, I was told that the machine learning that would be able to flag my content as child content would take into consideration that I have characters in the back, which means it would possibly flag me as child content because I have characters. It doesn't take into consideration that I'm a geek. And since my channel does reviews of craft and craft kits, I'm automatically lumped in to the at risk of child appealing content. Even though I make my content for those of you who are able to buy these items, and I know that many of your brains are between the ages of 18 and over, according to YouTube, YouTube will treat data from anyone watching children's content on YouTube as coming from a child, regardless of the age of the user. So if they think that your content is child appealing, even if you are 65 years old and you're watching that content, they're going to count you as a child viewer. That's scary. Another thing I'd love to see from YouTube is instead of punishing the creators, why not just put measures on the actual app that would make it harder for children to be able to access content? Why not make it so that the app itself can get fingerprint recognition from the person that the phone belongs to in order to unlock access to all the other content on YouTube? Or if you don't want to do fingerprint access on the actual app, why not an extra PIN code? And that PIN code would actually expire after a certain amount of time. So if the kid does pick up a parent's phone, they wouldn't have access to non-children content. There's so many different possibilities to go about this. What they're doing right now is like panic mode. By the way, for those of you who are interested and want to take action, in the description box below, I wrote a letter to YouTube that you can copy and paste and send it to them, which I will also leave an email down below, just to let...
During our fall savings event, save up to $600 on adjustable mattress.
Yes. So, okay. So to give you guys an example, let's just say you are talking and you have a Barbie collection in the background or a bicycle. When this thing, okay, here she's back, y'all.
Every week going through comments, replying to you guys as much as possible. But if they remove that from us, we can't communicate anymore. They're removing comment sections from child-friendly content or child-appealing content. So the letter is down below. If you can't copy-paste from YouTube, there's going to be a Google Doc. Feel free to go on that, copy-paste, send it to that email. Make sure that you tell them specifically if you want also the creators that you really want them to focus to not get rid of. And that's where my biggest problem is. Not just I know my brain is like everywhere. My contact at YouTube did say that characters and colors, music, colors in thumbnails, all of these things will be considered into the category of child type content. And since I do a lot of craft and craft reviews, and my thumbnails are pretty colorful, even though it's because that's best practices, my contact said that I would most likely have to shift my topics, which means craft kits would be considered for kids, even though there's no age limit, or there shouldn't be any age limit for crafting and creativity. Another example, Mariah Elizabeth. She does squishy makeovers. She takes an item and turns it into a work of art that is an expression of who she is. However, because of the theme squishy, she would be put into the category same as slime, which is for children, which means that her channel might also be heavily demonetized, and the comment section completely gone from her channel and videos that would have that topic. Another person who might be affected is Delightful. Yes, you can play with dolls, and that could be a children's type video. But in this case, again, Delightful takes dolls and is using them in a transformative nature, which is, again, a work of art. But the machine learning and the categories that YouTube is going to be putting us into is one and the same. Dolls equals for kids, regardless of context, which again is really scary. When it comes to creating YouTube videos, YouTube does specifically tell us to know who our target audience is. But now that they're changing it to say that if it's child content, the automatic response would be that whoever's watching it will be considered a child, even if we are not aiming it towards children. There's such a fine line between family-friendly and child-appealing. All this time, we've been building our brand to be safe for families, but now it looks like we probably made the wrong decision based on trying to follow the right kinds of practices. All right, so here's the meat of what I'm trying to say. A lot of us crafty and DIY and artsy YouTubers are predominantly female creators. This whole rule of lumping us into a kids category is very demeaning because it says that crafting, arts, and DIYs are childish. Quite a few of the male DIYers do use different things like welding, woodworking, and heavy machinery. And according to YouTube, that's not necessarily going to be a problem when it comes to January 2020. However, if you're more into the arts and crafts, paintings, sculpting, doll customization, squishy makeovers, you're going to be impacted. Think of the top creators in that category. We are mostly female. If you look at creators like Lord DIY, she's obviously not aiming her content at children, but do kids watch? Yeah. Another top creator, Karina Garcia. What about channels that are like Mariah Elizabeth and Delightful? The language they use and the craft and their art are completely not geared towards kids, but YouTube will deem their topic as childish. And just because you do arts and crafts, it doesn't mean you are a child. Context really matters. How you present the topic should matter more than what the topic is. What if I'm taking slime and turning it into a huge sculpture? Why is slime automatically considered a child product if I can do so many amazing things that are transformative in nature? And why are toys automatically considered childlike? There are so many figurines, collectibles that you get from San Diego Comic-Con that are really pricey and not considered toys. But the fact that they are characters are automatically lumped into the category of child appealing, which means that the machine might categorize you again as being a child channel. As I stated in my letter, this goes back to the same idea where female-dominated careers made significantly less than male-dominated careers. Or even females within the same career earn less than their male counterparts in the same domain. So suddenly, male creators that would review cars, different kinds of technology, are pretty safe. But for those of us who are female creators who just love arts and crafts, are suddenly at risk to become heavily demonetized because there will not be targeted ads, and suddenly we won't be able to engage with our audience. How is that fair? For the most part, that a lot of us, again, in the arts and crafts community, we're female for the most part. Again, I am not acknowledging, because I am so negative, that we have amazing male creators in the arts and crafts community, like Jazza, Bobby Duclark, Ace of Play. For the most part, they're pretty safe. But Jazza might also be considered in the at-risk, depending on the materials he uses. So for example, if he starts using Play-Doh to make a huge epic sculpture, well, guess what? The word Play-Doh is going to be flagged. And let's say he makes Spider-Man out of that clay, well, Spider-Man is a character. That's also at risk. And again, in my letter, I do say, I urge you to consider finer arts, crafts, and customization as art and education for all ages. The manner in which content is presented should be more important than the item itself. A squishy can be played with, yes, but it can also be turned into a work of art. A craft kit can be played with, yes, but if you're playing with it, it's different than if you're reviewing it for those who aren't doing the buying power. And again, my contact at YouTube said that we can appeal what the machine says. So if the machine puts us in the kids category, we can appeal, but the decisions, get this, are not reversible. That is what the person at YouTube said. Decisions that are made by the machine can be appealed, but are not reversible. That's scary. But it is not fair for the amount of work that we've put into our channels to just be wiped out because we would be considered targeting children if we are not targeting children. So this is a rally for all of us here in the craft, art, and DIY community to please, maybe I'm making assumptions here, but because of the information I got from my contact at YouTube and the vague information that they broadly said would be considered a kind of child appealing content, I'm having a hard time sleeping at night. And I've cried quite a bit. Like I've cried, but now I'm here for the fight. So I am begging you, Greens, please send YouTube the letter that I'm posting down below to the email that I'm also leaving down below. Let them know that this is something that you are concerned about. I just don't want to see the art and craft and DIY community disappear because of this assumption that creating something and expressing something in a female kind of way is childish. So the manner the content is presented should matter more than what is on screen. Because again, it's going to be machine decided. And the machine is going to look at characters, colors, music, and materials objectively, as opposed to the subjective way in which we present it. And so again, I feel like this is going to hurt a lot of female creators. Most of us, again, are quite creative. And by putting our hobbies and what we love to do as childish, that's quite discriminatory. Even though I'm quite stressed about this and I have no idea what's going to happen, I am going to eventually think of shifting my channel. I don't want to lose you, Grace. I don't want to stop communicating with you. I don't want to not have the comment section anymore. I don't want us to stop having these awesome inside jokes that we have together. And so there might be a possibility where I might just have to remove my background and make sure that I don't have Sly Duck in the background, or all lights, or craft kits, or colorful things anymore. And I might not be able to ever use Play-Doh again to try and make an epic sculpture, or review craft kits by Scholastic for those of you who are interested in getting them as gifts or even for yourself. Getting these things realistically costs money, and if I can't have ads on my videos, I can't buy them. So in the next few months, bear with me. I will be trying to experiment different things, even though a lot of you might be asking, why don't you just do adult craft kits? Well, they're boring, and there's very few and far in between, like making them both.
You'll notice some are about to do sweet dances. Yeah. Ours is planted and flat the entire time. I do all the dancing.
Okay, all right. Well, Mona, sorry you guys, you're listening to Nicole Reloaded, and we loaded up with another video. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And if you would love to tip your host, please $ Nicole Reloaded on a Cash App to help me maintain the channel. Not begging, but closed mouths don't get fed. I'm not gonna lie, I do need some help. We're keeping this going, y'all. Okay, thank you everybody for coming in. I'm not ignoring anybody. Y'all know my eyes ain't that good, daughters. Harley Q, thank you for coming by. Okay, charging my phone. Tara says she's charging her phone. Okay, well, Mona, we had a side conversation while the video was going. If you can help put what I was trying to shove down your throat very, very fast. If you can kind of give them a logistics of what I was trying to say, it would be truly appreciative.
Well, which part though?
It just, girl, you know me better. Just put it together for me, please. What I mean, just wrap it up as best as you can. I don't care how you start or finish it or begin it. Just say whatever is on your brain about the new YouTube.
The channels that may be affected by the new changes and what you can and cannot do and how it'll affect like certain people because of their habits and the habitual things they say. Then we were talking about flagging.
Oh my God, is this, wait a minute. I'm about to flip the fuck out. Hold on. We got Sean fucking Bradley. I'm gonna start crying.
Hey,
Sean has it. Oh my gosh, Sean, thank you for being here. Okay, well, you want to tell him about the emojis? Because he needs to know this for his channel.
Oh, me?
Yeah, Mona's on the line.
Okay.
I'm fanning out because we got Sean over here, you know.
It seems like I'm trying to figure out why YouTube is trying to stop this child care content when their advertisements are mostly geared towards children. So I don't get it, but I'm guessing it has something to do with maybe the pedophilia rings in California. Like I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, wait. Mona, be quiet because I know more. Anyway, be quiet, sis. Not like that. Okay, Sean, listen to me. Okay. On Friday, I listened to several different videos for many hours, and I repeated over and over. Club Chat, we love to use emojis. Okay. Now, I was thinking to call him, but I'm like, I don't know. That might be corny. I do not know You know what I'm saying? 100%. But I do know that I watched the video several times by this guy named Kova. It's C space OVA is the name of the content creator. He's a very, very small content creator, and he's in the tech and scientist area of YouTube. Basically, he viewed a Caucasian YouTuber that had over about 2.5 million, where he was getting he got spammed. He got some stuff happened to him to where his channel is being, no, I'm sorry. In the 2.5 million content creator, people that were in the chat, they were doing some type of game or something, and they were putting emojis down in the chat. Okay, December 10th of 2019 is where the new YouTube rules and regulations will take effect. Okay, now any spamming of emojis will cause you, content creators, as well as the watchers or whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay, you will get banned from YouTube, possibly with no warning. Some people will get warnings. Okay.
Nicole, are they gonna, like, when these people come through the chat and if they put up a lot of crowns or like we do for?
Yes, they can't. No, they can't. No, after December, no, they can't do that. They can't go in Sean's chat and put a whole bunch of crowns. No, they can't do that no more. But this was, yes, it can get them banned. It will get them banned. But listen to me, okay? Now the guy, like I said, his name is C space OVA. I couldn't share him. I couldn't share him in my whatchamacallit because I wanted to at him or whatever. Maybe Sean can interview this guy. He's a tech guy, but I did leave him a message because I know, and I even said that in one of my favorite chats to be in is in Sean Bradley's chat. And we all leave crowns and all kinds of stuff, fire emojis and stuff like that, or whatever. Now, when you get, okay, they're saying that they're not going to give you a warning, that basically the warnings have already been sent out. Now, Sean, you should know that my channel got revoked, okay, on a Christian level. Okay, I never got anything for any emojis, but I've had several chats locked up, and there was already no profanity allowed. They didn't say anything about profanity. They said about multiple emojis because it looks like spam, which has something to connect when the dude got his head cut off and blah blah blah, and people were spamming, and it looks like it could be towards children or something like that. I don't know how to put it into words, Mona. Can you help me? So I've been.
That the girl used on the video was like geared towards children or something like that.
Yes, that's emojis, all of that. We can't, and not saying we can't use emojis anymore.
I remember she said it notices the action figure she has in the back, and it overlooks the fact that she's a nerd or a geek.
All right, like Sean, like in your background, when you go to record your video, you can't have any kid things in the background. What is he saying? He said, thanks for the information. He said, hey, ladies. Oh, I love you, Sean. Okay, I'm trying not to get all nervous. I'm like, I met Sean. Sean ain't like that. He'd be like, girl, he was like, Nicole, calm down and fucking talk to me, bitch. What you trying to say? But he wouldn't call me a bitch. He'd be like, what you trying to say? So, but anyway, look, I'm just saying, when I reviewed all of this, there was only one Black content creator that advised in regards to this, okay? But the ones that were affected were all Caucasian. They were all, majority of them were all white. PewDiePie had already got hit for and he's banned in China. They're not playing.
You're banning these people. You're losing subscribers. If these are your subscribers and they're getting banned and their accounts are getting taken off, you're then losing subscribers as well, which is going to affect them monetarily.
Right. But this is what I want Sean to know the most. Okay? Sean, listen to me. What will happen is, this is the worst case scenario. They're not saying this is what will happen automatically. But what the guy that read from the new rules from YouTube. Now let me ask you a question, Sean. Did you get the new rules? The new December 10th rules, 2019 rules? Okay. Now, he said the reason why he figured out about the emoji thing is because the C/OVA content creator said the reason how he knew about this is because he was in a chat or somebody told him about it. And he actually was able to see it with his own, basically with his own eyes. These people got banned. Okay. Not only did they get banned from YouTube, they got banned from their access to their YouTube account, to their Gmail account, and also to their Play Store. You will not have, if they ban you, it's damn near impossible to get your shit back. Okay, this happened to a Caucasian YouTuber. Like, you can't, and if you try to fight it back, you're gonna have to log into something. Basically, so I kept Googling and putting it in where I seen iPhone owners that said, "Well, shit, I'm already with Apple," or somebody was like, "Well, I guess I might as well buy me some Apple phone." So look, I have a very, where I play different videos of several different content creators, different creeds and walks of life. Wait, let me see what Sean he said. Oh, he said he did. I did. Okay. All right. All right. So look, I don't want to fuck up Club Chat. I love Club Chat. Sean, you probably have hookups with bigger, YouTubers that can hook up with someone at Google. Go and verify, Sean, to see about this spamming of emojis. How many emojis you can use? How many are allowed without them being banned? Okay, and what they'll do is, I also, from what I read, these are in comments and stuff like that, that basically is saying that they can go back to old videos. We no longer own our our YouTube channel, which we were in partnership and we were owner. We're under Google LLC. They can terminate your channel at any given time, whenever the hell they want to, basically without no reason. They're also stating that you need to download that do not download any of your YouTube videos to your Google account. You need to download it to something completely different that has nothing to do with it, because they really don't know what can happen. Okay, the other part is they call it actors. Okay, Mona, did you heard about that part, right?
Right.
Can you help me with that? That's the part that is called actors. Basically, they're saying mean actors, evil actors, dark actors. Basically, people coming on YouTube that are being negative and volatile. He said, "I will check it out." He said he will check it out. Okay, yes, you really need to, because he has a big channel, and but
and I will say this: some of it may sound very like conspiracy theory or conspiratorial, but a lot of this is true, and you can read it directly from. And I just overglanced the rules, and you can read it directly from there.
Yes, you can read it. The actor part is facts. The things that I'm telling you, Sean, they're not something that I just made up. I didn't come on here. I'm emotional and sensitive. No, the things that I'm bringing to you, the emoji part is facts. They just didn't give a number. The banning is facts. Yes, they will shut your Google. You will not have Google access. You'll lose all of your, passwords and all of that other stuff. I don't know why Google would even make that decision, but they have been sued for 100 in what is it, 150 and 150 is 150 million, and then they got hit for another 35 million, but they have another case against them that is a very astronomical large amount of money. Okay, so they get my lawsuit in, they gonna be out of money soon. And also too, for all of the haters out there that's been fucking with Club Chat and all this other shit, we have finally had our day. Okay, you cannot punk people, you cannot bully them. They did not use the word doxing, but they made it very clear that you cannot use other content creators' content. Now it's very clear. You cannot use other content creators' content without written permission that is connected with Google, and they have a verification. And now they also stated too, it's going to be a robot. It's not going to be a human that's going to go through this. So they have a program. So if you got a teddy bear in the back and you cussing out somebody, you might as well cancel your that video. Okay. Now, and it also said, which I need Sean to verify to see if this will also affect older videos. That I have not been able to verify. Okay. So, and I've been up studying this for hours. Even when I was on Sean's chat when we was talking, he had a wonderful life. Y'all go over there and check what is it, King Sean Bradley. Go over there and check out his last live on Sean Bradley's main channel. It was awesome. We had a wonderful conversation about all kinds of stuff. But like Sean said, if you're not about the cross support movement, you can't use, his content as content on your channel. Thank God I'm a part of the cross support movement and I can talk my shit, nigga. No, okay. So, but basically, Sean, that is the deal. So apparently somebody had to send you this shit, okay? What I'm talking about is some real shit. D Ramsey, oh Lord, I'm starting to fan out. I'm not fanning out, but I'm a little nervous. I got D Ramsey in the house. Good morning, my sister. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. Now, let me see. Did I miss anything else, Mona? I think I went over everything. Let me see the emojis. The main thing is what I was concerned about when I thought about channels was Sean's, and Sean's already moved away from that. But I'm concerned about the older videos. I have older videos and stuff too. Even D Ramsey has one, but I don't know. We don't know how this computer, how this robot is going to go and scan. There's already people that are on this list. Okay. I Googled somewhere, said it was on Lipstick Alley. Lipstick Alley is like trying to get into the Clark County Detention Center and get your nigga out and you ain't got no money. Okay. I couldn't get in there. I kept downloading the Talk app and all of that. I don't know how to get in that shit or whatever, but I'm telling you what I'm saying is real. Now, where I found all this information is actually, here's goes. Let me tell you where I started at. So I'm not on no bullshit. Which I know Sean don't think. Okay, Daryl Evans, Daryl Evans, DERRALEDES. Okay, this is where my research first started. He was one of the first YouTubers. Then I worked my way back and I kept Googling, Google it, but they even said a lot of people are not talking about this. So channels can be taken down. It tells you, it's written in this disclaimer that is it, Mona, would it be called a disclaimer or? You mean a contract? Yeah, it's not a disclaimer. I'm sorry. It's a contract. Basically, in the beginning, they tell you you can sign this or you can leave YouTube now. Mona, explain that part, please.
Yeah, it's basically a contract. They're basically telling you what they will and won't do, what you can and cannot do, and you're agreeing to it simply by reading it and being on the platform, so you don't have to sign it. And it's at the end of the day, it's to protect Google's financial interests because they're going broke. But it's going to ultimately affect a lot of content creators this year.
Yeah. Yep. So anybody that likes using props, if it looks like it's childlike, look. Like I said, Daryl Evans is a content creator, and he's a tech guy. He said I think he said 2 to 3 his channels were affected. Look, this is very important. So maybe you guys, I'm sure you guys have a little bit more access to hookups, but what I'm telling you is true. I'm not trying to start YouTube hysteria, but hey, we wanted to get rid of the beef sector. We wanted to get rid of all of that. So the day has come. It's just not today, it's just December 10th, 2019. If what they say in these new legal, what did she say? She said, okay, I can't read that. She said, is this info in the new terms and conditions that we just received? Does the date on it say December 10th, 2019? If it does, D. Ramsey, yes. There's other content creators that got this earlier. Okay, all right, I got some help here. Okay, some people, I still haven't received it. Okay, but somebody told me about it. So then I started to do research because I'm Curious George. So, and then when I started looking, I'm like, why ain't no Black YouTubers talking about this? Nobody's really talking about this. And then when I seen, what's his name? Wait, what was his name? Daryl Evans. I'm like, okay, this shit is real. Okay, he's a big YouTuber. He's been around for years. He's been around since 2005. He has multiple channels. Okay, but I didn't realize how, there's a lot of stuff. So you guys know about you, especially Sean. Sean knows about YouTubers and can probably understand the contracts and how it's broken down. But I'm telling you, there's already been YouTubers and subscribers that have been affected. I think what I got was they were basically testing it out. Now, don't forget that I got revoked twice. Okay, speaking about religion. Okay, no, you're welcome. I'm so happy to see you guys over here. I feel like a princess now, D. Ramsey. I don't know. Am I bisexual? Because I'm attracted to your comment. No, we were talking about bisexuality and all kinds of stuff. So I love D. Ramsey. I do. D. Ramsey is my big sister. Yeah. So I hope that I did you guys some justice. I hope I provided you guys with knowledge that you can use. And please go share with the girls and the boys in the yard ASAP, so they can start getting used to not using a whole bunch of emojis. I knew that was gonna make D. Ramsey laugh.
I gotta go, but it's like 8:42 here now. I got a few things to do, so I gotta get up.
Well, thank you, Mona Simone.
Shout out to Son, everybody that came through. Love all of you guys. Love and light, okay?
All right, love you too, baby. Call me later. Let me know you're all right.
I will.
All right, love you, sis. Bye.
Have a good day.
All right, you
Love
too.
you too, bye.
All right, that was Mona Simone. She called to help me out with what was going on. So yes, so I'm just letting you guys know I wouldn't bullshit you guys at all. I go over the stuff that I bring out. Every year I do the new with the new YouTube rules and everything. Let me see. Mystery Van too. He did come out and state some things about the new rules and regulations. A lot of people were complaining because they didn't have an understanding about the in-depth of it. They're talking about commercials. You just have to go back and look at the beginning of the video. I have a lot of information in the description box, and just follow your way. I tried my best to provide you guys with the best information possible that I could. So thank you, D. Ramsey. Thank you so much. If you guys want, is some what she say? Have a great. Yes, thank you so much. I'm tired as hell anyway, and I got to put all the tags into this video. I love you guys. Thank y'all for coming, and thank you, Kang. You know, so hey, all these evil channels or whatever, you know, they better step their game up because the robot is coming. You can't buy likes no more. You can't do none of that. Go through the documentation. You'll see. Now, if I'm wrong, then, you know, can you text me and tell me so I look like a fool? No, I think I got this one right. I pondered on this for a while before I decided to come out and really make a video directed towards it. So, anyway, you're listening to your girl Nicole Reloaded, and we loaded up with another video. Oh, yes. Okay. We loaded up and we loaded up. Hi, Nicole F. Thank you for coming by, baby. And we loaded up with another video. May God bless you. Y'all have a wonderful day. And look, hit these streets and figure out what's going on, okay? Y'all finally got your answer. I'm just saying. Bye.